Okay, I'm live. Hello and welcome everyone. So, as you can see, we're updating resources, but I figured instead of just watching this um, loading bar play out, I decided we're gonna do something fun in the meantime. Do you remember this little flash game? Oh, is the audio level gonna be bizarre on this? I don't know, it's probably a bit loud. Okay. So, if you don't remember this game, it's essentially you're defending your town. All we're gonna do is this. Like on Impossible, you have to cheese this shit. So we're gonna play this until we know what's going on. Do tell me if the audio quality is like shit or something. I noticed in the last stream we were a bit low. Now I'm just trying to talk a bit loud because, well... oof. Is it going? Yeah, I'm sorry for this, guys. Oh, yeah, wait, you know what? Let's just do it. And you can still hear me well. I'm just gonna have to do this because the music just kicked in. But you should hear well. So, what's up, guys? This is not what you expect. This is not what I expected either, if it's any comfort, but you know, that's what life is all about. Sometimes things happen, you can't control them. Okay. Oh, what shit? Okay, we're getting stomped here. Ah, that was a bad mistake. I think. Why is my bitrate? Oh, maybe okay. That's maybe my fault actually. I don't know if we can change that in game, so to say. What we really want is once we upgrade, we want to be able to afford a good cannon again. Until then, we're just trying to hold out. So yeah, that's what this is all about right now. Once again, sorry for those of you who came directly for Genshin Impact. This is not my intention. Oh yeah. Have you been waiting for Genshin Impact? I've been having a lot to do. I don't know how well my messages go out. I've talked a bit about it on Twitter, but I had a drastic change in my work situation, so I had to prioritize that a lot. Yeah, and I mean I'm not really a Genshin Impact streamer, so but I am planning to kind of make this a bi-weekly thing or something, just so you guys have a chance to chat with me as well. And my chat is here, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm looking there, it's because my chat is there. Oh, we're getting screwed over. What's going on? Okay. And speaking of, I was not expecting it to... Is this where we die? It almost feels like it, to be honest, not gonna lie. But yeah, so... You can barely see the XP, right? But you know what? I'm actually happy that you've been looking forward to the Genshin Impact stream. That makes me very happy. Oh yeah, they're going into medieval already. We're just going to let these guys die, I think. Oh yeah, I believe you. I'm actually shocked about Genshin Impact. I'm working on a highlight video, but I have another video first coming out like next week. I really liked it, and I thought it was super cool. I don't know how much. I guess it's gonna be more dungeon runny towards the later parts of the game. Oh, I'm gonna die now. Am I not? Let's do that. Oh my god, no. I'm screwing up. We had this? Oh look, I'm screwing this one up. Okay, yeah, so I think it looks really cool, to be honest, to get into. Not gonna lie. So I am looking forward to it. I am thinking eventually I'm gonna play it off stream as well, maybe, if I like it. You know, I can grind off stream. We have chill streams where I just grind it, and then more serious streams where I actually, you know, try to progress and stuff. I'll always progress on stream, of course. I think we need to really take care of our resources here if we're gonna be able to upgrade. I don't like the fact that it's 1 out of 3. It feels like that's gonna take like half an hour or something. I think I have Genshin Impact on an external drive as well. So, oh no 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 no! Please, please, please. Okay. Oh, my economy is to shit. I don't know how we're solving this, honestly. Because we need to. We're kind of like in a moment 22. Where if we let them reach our base, we die. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. I'm just fucking with you. There we go. But yeah, so consolidating game resources 1 out of 3 seems it's gonna take a while. But hey, we can play Age of War in the meantime. That's a fun game. It's like you when you're back in like in school. And you, I can't afford it. Okay. Run over. What do you, wait, Necitris? Okay, well, let's do it, ladies. Nesister, Genshin Impact. I realize I'm come on, man. I think I'm Nakrite. Can we please? No. Hello. Nakrites Genshin Impact. My chat is so small. It's the same size as yours. Let's see here. We can view it in the meantime. To be honest, it's not like we really have a lot else going on. Necretes. Okay. Necrete. Okay, this is someone reacting to it. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So sorry for taking so much time. Let's watch it while we're waiting for this.
But that's not what this video is about. I played Genshin Impact. And I survived.
Yeah, thank you for clearing it out. I think my chat is very small right now, so I have a hard time reading names and stuff. I can associate words, but...
And unsurprisingly, Genshin was not one of them. I was focusing more on stuff like showing people the book lore of the cyberpunk universe.
It's really cool, by the way, if you don't cyberpunk. Why is it? Oh yeah, whatever.
All of a sudden, memes. Specifically, I wanted to have context. Every now and then, someone shares a Genshin meme around me, so I just wanted to know what the memes were about. And in a similar way, whenever a new trailer comes out, the entire community gets hyped. So I just wanted to know what the hype was about. I mean, when you have a look at the new character teasers, they have dozens of millions.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know that they were that popular. Sound is low? Oh yeah, wait, yeah. I know, I thank you for...
Somehow, that's more than the
sound is better now, right?
Lady who pulls out a sword out of her private parts.
Yeah.
But more importantly, that is more...
Thanks for telling me, I forgot I lowered it for Age of War.
High quality cinematics by Blizzard. So yeah, I just wanted to know what the heck is going on. And so I started playing for context.
I have Lisa. We replaced him with the person we won. Are these like also unlockable characters? Cool.
And I stuck around for the gameplay. And that is not something I expected. I genuinely expected to
I mean,
be.
I was in the same boat actually when I played the first time. I didn't think I was gonna. Is it stuck? Please tell me it's not. Okay, well,
What?
that it's surprisingly well made. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna enjoy like finding random things here and there and stuff like that. So I was really
Two
shocked about
streams where
that.
I play this game for the first time and then I go back to streaming TFT. But that didn't happen. Somehow, the gameplay and the story are so strong and so good that I now understand why Genshin is so massive. On top of this, Genshin tripled my views on Twitch, so what am I gonna do, not stream Genshin? Anyway, my first experience with Genshin was quite a wild ride. Absolutely packed with surprises. Because
What the fuck?
I knew absolutely
Who's
nothing
that?
about Genshin besides it being
He's a
gacha
shonker,
game.
man.
So now,
Shonky boy.
let's talk about what playing Genshin for the first time in 2023 was like. And don't worry, for any of you who also never played Genshin, I will not spoil any of the story.
Good,
I am
good.
a lore nerd, I wouldn't dare. Also remember, I am only like 30 hours into the game, which sounds like a lot, but there is easily at least 200 hours of content. So even though I will talk about this like a game review, it is still more of an early impression. Also, beware, there is a lot to talk about, so the topics will be all over the place, because as you'll see, everything in Genshin is really well interconnected. Let's start with the most important part of any game: gameplay. Specifically, I will split this into combat and world gameplay, because both of these have so much value they can easily carry entire games. And that's simply because if the gameplay is not good, nothing else matters.
Whoa, they're super
because you
tanky,
won't
man.
last long enough to experience
He's just
the rest.
hitting them.
And here, I am glad to say,
Is
both
Noelle
are
a tank
quite
character?
stellar. Starting with the combat. At first, it may seem like the combat is a bit basic. You have a basic attack combo, a charged attack for holding down the attack button, a dash with some invincibility frames, a basic ability, and an ultimate ability. That's
Yeah.
it. But the fun begins when you start throwing in other characters, because this game is all about swapping them in the middle of the combat. You see, as you're on your adventure, you fill your party with 4 characters, which you can swap in and out at any point during the
I'll
game.
put it here. I don't have to
except
put it
in
up all the
dungeons.
time.
And each of these characters wields a different element. There are 7 in total. There is Pyro, Geo, Dendro, Animo, Hydro, Cryo, and Electro. Turn that into a rap, and these elements
Okay.
interact with each other in some
Pyro.
really cool ways. First of all, it is not exactly
What?
like it is in Pokemon,
Oh, okay, that was Pokemon.
where some
Jesus
types
Christ.
have super effects against other types. Because here, the 2 elements always react in both ways. Meaning that
Oh. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's kind of like Divinity, if you've seen that, play that game. It's like Divinity, really, with
just as water is strong against fire, so is fire strong against water because it can vaporize it. The only difference here is that the reaction one way may be stronger than the reaction the other way. Also, when it comes to damage immunities, it is simple. Enemies are always immune to their own element. That's it. But besides this, besides just damage multipliers, all of the elements have really unique interactions. Normally, a frost ability is going to slow the enemy. But if you make them wet first, you can freeze them
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
the frost ability. After which, you can shatter them with the Geo ability. Or you can cover them with plants, which is gonna make them burn better. Or you can set them on fire and overload the plasma with an electric ability. Or how about you set the ground on fire and send a tornado through it so that it becomes a fire tornado? And recently, I discovered a lovely combo where I can use a Dendro ability on water, which is gonna spawn seeds around, which I can ignite and make them blow up. It is insane how well all of these elements play together. And during combat, setting up all of these combos is so much fun. It makes
Okay.
every combat flow like a proper anime fight where a group is working together
Well, yeah,
to defeat the
it seems
enemy.
like it.
I really have nothing bad to
Um,
say about the combat.
It also seems like we're lucky with the. I was really honestly starting to get a bit worried about the patching, but once we were past the first one, now we're stuck on game resources too. Yeah, the elements seem really fun actually. I don't know if you've played Divinity, but it reminds me a lot about that. Technically speaking, in Divinity you can still freeze enemies with frost effects, but like if you for an example use water magic on them first, then you can just freeze them. I guess Divinity you can also freeze the ground and stuff like that and use the environment to your advantage. I don't know if you can do that here, but still I like those types of systems.
Works beautifully. Just remember that all of these element combinations also work against you. So the enemies will often be
Oh,
paired against you with synergies. Expect a lot of hydro mages paired with
that's
frost
cool.
mages, which is gonna make your life awful. But you see, since elements are the core of Genshin's world, they
That's
are
really
used
fucking
in
cool.
more ways than just in combat. So let's have a look at what the gameplay loop looks like outside of fighting.
Okay.
Have you ever played Breath of the Wild? Yeah, at this
Yes.
point pretty much everyone knows where Genshin stands. When Genshin was first released only 3 years ago, I thought this game was a lot older. I remember a lot of people made
I thought as
videos
well.
making fun of Genshin for being a cheap clone of Breath of the Wild. Because Genshin really did start as a clone of Breath of the Wild. That was before
Well, yeah,
Genshin
we need to.
embraced the element,
We need to. One thing we need to do in this round as well is to return those things we got, like water things, to that statue.
which gave
I
the
don't know what
game
they're
its
called.
own spin. And yes, after playing both games, I can confirm it is hard not to draw the line as they are the same down to running around, opening chests, having very similar enemies, climbing, gliding, leveling up your stamina so you can last longer, and so on. Genshin is nearly identical in many ways, which is good. These days, most, if not all, modern successful games take an already existing idea and make it better. League of Legends was a Warcraft mod.
Oh yeah, that's
Fortnite
true.
was a Minecraft mod. TFT
Yeah.
came from a Dota mod. Valorant came from Counter-Strike, which was a Half-Life mod. These modders should have been paid a lot of money by now. And in this case, Genshin came from Breath of the Wild.
That's actually a really fair point. I mean, a lot of games like that. I even think like some other StarCraft mods, like I think I don't know how well it did, but like Squadron Strikes or something it was called, got its own game. Spiral Tower Defense got its own game. Warlock got its own game. I think it's like a lot of these uh, mods turn into very big things, and now with Fortnite's new creatives thing, like there's gonna be some serious games in that shit.
And I'm totally fine with this. There is no shame in taking an idea and making it better. But
I mean, I guess. I do think it's a bit shitty if you don't credit the original author. I feel like I don't remember if it's like League of Legends or if it's Dota or some one of those. I think one of them just got like someone took their ideas, like took a lot of money from it. But then again, it's also like where does the idea begin and where does it end, right? Like in Genshin Impact, it's very clear it's like a Breath of the Wild clone. But if you look at something like League and compare it to Dota, there's like sure it's the same type of game, just like a battle royale is Fortnite and it's well, I don't know what other battle royales are. Modern Warfare is battle royale, I guess. But you know, on the mechanic level, they're way different. Dota 2 is much more punishing. In certain aspects, you can deny creep farm, for an example. Your character is built in to be a bit slower when he turns, stuff like that. That plays a role in how you play the game, you know. So, yeah.
I have to say, from what I remember, people were really harsh at Genshin at first before it forged its own path. Anyway, when it comes to gameplay, since they are standing on the shoulders of a giant, the base gameplay loop is amazing. At least for me, so far. I hope it doesn't get too repetitive. Right? You go out into the world, you pick your main quest, which gives you a basic direction, but from that point on, you can explore anything at any time.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really cool on its own. If you see something awesome in the distance, you can just go there. Yes, maybe the enemies will be a bit higher level, but you absolutely have the freedom to do anything. I fought a level 37 boss with my level 3 squad. Or at least I tried. Although in hindsight,
Oh yeah, I hear
don't
you. I
get to
hear
defeat
you.
all the bosses.
In that case, it's fine if the creator said that. Then there's nothing strange about that. Let me just shut down a lot of unnecessary tabs. It's like,
from
then
the
that's
very
fine.
beginning. In this sense, it's kind of
I
like
just think
Dark Souls.
I just started ranting because I remember there was like a MOBA controversy about that. There was some MOBA game who got tricked out of a lot of money. Maybe it was the original Defense of the Ancient mod creator who got snuffed out of Dota 2 or something like that. I don't remember the details. Don't quote me on it.
You just have to learn the pattern. With that said, while unlimited exploration is a really cool aspect, a lot of games crumble underneath it because they don't encourage exploration in a good way. And in the case of Genshin, it is done in a scarily amazing way.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna round. I bet he's probably gonna say the same shit. But I remember in my last stream, I was like, I saw something hidden in a tree. I went up and hit it, and I got like an item for it. Then I don't know, as I said previously, like how good these things are and how well, like how much I'm gonna use them. Moving on, but it's just incredibly cool that wherever you go, you get rewarded for doing stuff. So like Genshin Impact really has that on lockdown.
Throughout the world, pretty much everywhere you can find little chests. These chests give you a bunch of weaker loot, maybe some crafting material, but most importantly, account experience. You get a smaller amount for small chests and a bigger amount for bigger chests.
I'm just gonna stop pausing it because
account, or as they call it, the adventure level or adventure rank, because the entire progression of the game is locked behind it. First of all, the main storyline.
That's what we're gonna try to level up today. We're trying to get to level 10.
Meaning that if you wanna play the main story, you better go exploring. But also, your characters have certain limitations which unlock at certain adventure ranks. The same goes for leveling weapons and so on. So you want to explore and open chests so you can continue on the main progression.
Okay, that's cool.
Even in this case, freely running around and opening chests isn't really the main driving force of this system. After what I said, it still may sound boring, because the key is in the way you find these chests. First of all, the exploration itself is fun. You have the ability to climb anything, you have the ability to glide anywhere. These two simple abilities make traversing landscape a lot more interesting. And it means the world design can also play with verticality. But the way the chests are hidden also matters. Some of them are just randomly found at different places. Some of them are in camps of monsters locked behind killing everything. But a lot more are hidden behind clever puzzles.
Oh yeah, we did a puzzle last time as well.
These puzzles are literally everywhere. Have you ever seen what the Breath of the Wild map looks like with all the hidden secrets?
Wow.
Yeah, Genshin is exactly the same.
Okay, I see.
And these puzzles come in a very impressive number of shapes and sizes. From guiding a ghost thingy back to a shrine, to
I got a message I have to check out to make sure.
Stones with corresponding elements, to picking randomly placed carrots, to hitting
was something important.
rocks, to blowing wind at the wind thingy, to doing specific timed challenges,
Blowing wind at the wind
simply
thingy.
finding a chest at the most
That's
improbable place.
Very based way of putting
I could go
it.
for a very long time here. The point is, there is an insane amount of secrets. And the chances are...
I should rename this stream into Noob Forgets. I should rename this stream into Noob Forgets to download the Genshin Impact patch. But we are consolidating game resources 2 out of 3. Hopefully, knock on wood, it won't be too long now until we can actually play the game.
Likely a puzzle. The best part about this is that when you open a chest, all you have to do is look into the distance and you can see 8 more. This creates an amazing loop of exploration, where you stay up at 2 in the morning thinking to yourself,
one more chest.
Yeah, I'll go for another chest.
One more, just one more.
Oh, it's 4 in the morning. On top of just chest hunting, there is a lot
that was
more
funny,
to
actually.
explore for. Each region also has its own sigils scattered around. These can be turned in at the big statues of each region, which increases your stamina. Exactly like in Breath of the Wild, which of course helps you with climbing longer and gliding further. You also want to look for crafting materials. This can be anything from branches to apples, or it can be mining stones, or even elemental plants. These rare flowers have to be picked in a very specific way. For example, if you want to pick up a frosty flower, you have to warm it up. Once again, playing into the idea of using elements. Speaking of which, I should also mention that yes, elements are widely used in the open world. Wind usually helps you with gliding, but even if you want to simply cook, you have to start a fire yourself. And if you wanna walk on water, frost abilities may help you. Or they can be pain in the ass. And the weather matters too. Good luck cooking if it is raining, but also if it
Let
is
him cook.
raining,
Let him cook though.
everyone is permanently wet. And you know what that means for electric users.
Yeah, I know why he shows Lisa for that.
Occasionally, you might also find yourself in the middle of a storm, where lightning is randomly hitting stuff around you.
What?
Or directly
That's really
you.
fucking cool.
All of this creates an amazing loop outside of just combat. And so far, I believe this is a major reason why Genshin is successful. If you think about it, the reason why the hook is so good is because in a lot of ways, Genshin plays like a modern MMO. Even though the main idea of an MMO is the massive multiplayer part, these days most people play MMOs solo. They treat them like single-player RPGs, but they like the idea of a shared world.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is the core of Genshin.
That's kind of why I liked WoW Classic so much, but I played a lot of WoW Classic, but I didn't play a lot of retail because of the same reason.
It is a great solo RPG first,
But
you
solo-
have the option to play
But I liked Final Fantasy for the same reason.
co-op
It's a
with
solo
anyone
RPG
whenever
with
you
the
want,
MMO
be it
elements.
for dungeons or exploration. Good RPGs also
By the way,
have
we're
to
on
have
consolidating
good
game resources, 3 out of 3, so
mechanics.
we're almost
So,
on.
Let's talk about those. On top of your adventure rank, you also individually level up all your characters with special XP items, which you also find in all the chests, giving you yet another reason to explore the world.
Awesome.
After reaching a certain level cap, you have to ascend them by
Oh,
using special
I wish I
crafting
could, man. I
abilities
wish I
to
could.
increase the level cap.
Uh,
The brilliance in
surprise
this
patch
is that
came
the
and
items
messed
used
it up
the
for us.
ascensions are different between all characters.
So,
and the items themselves can be crafted at an alchemy
can I-
table. They come from
So,
specific enemies in the outside world,
Rohit
or they come from
recommended
dungeons
this video
and bosses. The
instead.
game even tells you which items dropped from which dungeon, so you always know what to farm.
Oh, that's
Which
cool.
reminds me, we didn't even talk about the dungeons. I noticed there are two kinds. Either it is a small dungeon where
Oh, yeah,
you
we have
have
been in
rooms,
these.
or it is just an arena where you have to defeat enemies in time. In some ways, these are pretty much the same to the dungeons in Breath of the Wild, except Genshin doesn't use physics for their interactive puzzles. But from what I've seen, the pre-made room-based dungeons aesthetically change based on where you are, and that still makes them quite cool. Also, this is where yet another cool system is added in. Based on your party composition, you also get special bonuses. If you have 2 members of the same element, they amplify each other. But if you have 4 members where each is a different element, that also gives you a different buff. So when you're doing dungeons, your team composition matters too. Anyway, back to the characters. Besides leveling them up, if you get multiple of the same characters from the gacha system, instead of getting duplicates, you can unlock their constellations.
Oh yeah, this is like in
Extra-
this is like in Arknights. You can do the same thing there. You level them up. I would like to do an Arknight streams as well. Arknights is like really goddamn good for being like a gacha game as well.
Passive bonuses for their abilities. Speaking
Yeah,
of which, a bit
RIP,
later in the game,
indeed.
you can also level up your abilities.
Indeed.
Then, on top of that, there are also weapons. Not only do all the weapons have different RPG stats, which you can increase by disenchanting your other weapons, but each weapon also has a unique passive ability, which you can upgrade by merging multiple of the same weapons together. On top of that, each weapon also has a level cap. And you
Okay.
also ascend your weapons the same way you do your characters.
I
And raising
understand.
the level cap also changes the weapon's aesthetics.
Okay, Rohit, I get what you're saying. I guess I'm a Genshin streamer from now on. That's you know, I'm no longer an anime channel. I'm gonna be a Genshin channel. That's the kind of hints I'm getting at here. If my personality, I have this type of personality where I enjoy this type of stuff.
To indicate that they are more powerful. Which was a pleasant surprise the first time I saw this. Now
Oh.
on top of that,
Oh yeah,
every
we have done
character
this.
can also equip 5 artifacts. These give you more stats, but they also have more passive abilities. In most cases it is 2 and 4 set bonuses. And these can get really crazy.
Oh, he has a
especially
lot
when
of
you realize that
characters.
each character can scale with different stats.
We don't have that many,
Some
I think.
may need attack damage and crit, others gain damage from defense, or they heal based on their maximum health. Also, yes, I should mention that Genshin has a variation of the Golden Trinity. Although here they pretty much only have DPS and supports. At first sight, if you have a look at all of these systems, it may seem a bit confusing. And that's because at first sight, it is. But after
Yes.
you learn how all the different systems work, you get to see how well integrated they all are. And you also get to see how deep your character progression is. There is about a dozen different systems all about leveling up, gathering materials and ascending your characters. But they all work together as a single unit. And from a game designer's point of view, honestly, that's pretty impressive.
Yes, I agree.
So now, let's see what other activities you can do with your jacked up characters. While you are out there exploring the world, which is the majority of the gameplay loop, you also get to do quests. Now, unless you are doing the big story quests, they are usually very simple.
Why does that have
You
a
go
skull?
somewhere, you kill something, you go back. And really,
Okay, it
it's
doesn't
because
seem
it
that
all ties
dangerous,
together
though.
with the entire exploration scheme. Because on
Then
your
again,
way
he
to the
seems to be
quest, you're gonna
overleveled for
open
that.
about 30 chests. But don't be fooled by the simple word quests. In reality, the entire list of activities is massive, and each kind of content is slightly different. There is no way I can talk about all of them individually. So besides just exploration, this is all the other stuff the game offers you. At least, this is all the stuff I experienced. I don't even know what's in the end game. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot more stuff as I level up. Anyway, there is daily commissions, city reputation commissions, boss tracking bounty quests, weekly quests, main quests, story quests, world quests, randomly spawned world quests, daily world quests, limited events, browser minigames, character progression quests, dating sim, apparently.
Oh yeah, okay.
Guide
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
progression.
Stop. Dating sim? Now we're talking, man. Why didn't you say it was a dating sim in this game? I would have started playing it 3 years ago.
Daily world quests, limited events, browser minigames, character progression quests, dating sim.
Like, why does he look like that? Like that's based. I also heard they have a TCG
Apparently,
these days, or a
adventure guide
CCG, I guess,
progression,
technically
Battle
speaking.
Pass, which actually has a lore and it got its own cinematic, mini dungeons, replayable boss fights, Spiral Abyss, which is a roguelike dungeon crawler sprinkled on top of all of this. It's like Torghast, but good.
Oh man, I fucking hated Torghast. I played a warrior in Shadowlands, and I couldn't do that shit. Like I looked up guides and stuff of people doing it. But it's like you had to like sweat like fucking crazy to do the bare minimum stuff as a warrior. So like I dropped it, honestly. I didn't think it was fun enough. I played a few rounds with my friend, but it's like when you came to that final boss on the 3rd level, it's like you didn't stand a chance, really.
And I'm only like 30 hours in. I know there is a lot more.
Jesus
Apparently
Christ.
you can also catch wild animals, which I haven't seen yet. I also keep seeing pools of fish, but I haven't figured out how to fish. Not to mention that there is also player housing, which I haven't unlocked yet.
Why the fuck are
And
we
on top of
verifying
that,
resources
they have
again?
their own entire playable card game. Just
Yeah, I'm sorry,
when
guys.
in
We're gonna have to
The
watch this whole
Witcher,
video, it
you
seems
can even
like.
just
Fucking
run
hell.
around and talk to different random NPCs and they will give you random items. It is insane how much content there is. It feels like every other adventure rank you unlock a brand new system. But because it is slowly fed to you, you don't get overwhelmed. And also, the game gives you a daily limit so that you don't burn out.
That's a very positive way of looking at it. That is an incredibly positive way of looking at it. This gacha thing they have that they're purposely using to, actually make people spend game money, like money in the game. Arknights have it. I don't know if Honkai Impact has it. I can't talk about it. I don't know how Genshin Impacts look. Fate Go has it. All these big gacha games have the same system. So I don't know if saying to keep you from being burned out, that that feels a bit optimistic. Not gonna lie.
There are these moon thingies which replenish decently quickly over time. So far, they don't really feel like a malicious design. Even though these days with modern mobile games, it is pretty obvious it feels like a mobile game mechanic that makes you wait,
Well, yeah, okay, fair.
unless you decide to pay. But it
Look,
honestly doesn't feel that way.
well, it doesn't matter what it feels like. Look, like this is where I will say argue against him. It's like if you have a day off and you just want to play Genshin Impact all day, you're gonna have to pay to do that. That's the point. It's not towards you and me, not at all. And chances are we won't even spend our resources most of the time. It's for the whales. The whales will buy one of those or twice of those a day, and it'd be like a fraction of the money he spends on gacha pulls every day, you know. So
The point is that the dungeons and the world bosses consume this currency. I believe it is 40 per boss and 20 per dungeon. So it acts like a limit to the bigger loot you can get, with the bigger loot being the material for leveling up. So it's not like you are missing out on getting pulls for the gacha system. Overall, it doesn't feel too different to something like the heroic dungeon cooldowns from WoW. Overall, it is amazing how everything fits together so well, especially how the quests lead you to accidental exploration. What also helps with the consumption is that all the main quests as well as all the story quests are fully narrated. Which brings us to the next part. Let's talk about the story of this game. But again, no real spoilers, I will only talk about generic stuff.
do we dare watch it this far?
For
I
someone
guess.
who had no expectations at all, I came out pretty surprised. It is true that for some people,
I see the
first
plot.
impressions may be rough,
I see the plot.
and that's for two
And the story.
reasons. First of all, at the beginning, you get introduced to Paimon, your companion who is going to stick with you for the
I think
entire
he
journey.
missaid
And you
Navi.
immediately realize she's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Done.
But that's
Not at
by
all.
design. Your main character is silent. They don't speak in any of the major conversations.
Yep.
So Paimon has to be dumb.
Well, you do speak,
so
don't
that
you?
Everyone
You
keeps
have like
explaining
options.
things to her, which is how the main character learns about everything. She is basically a conduit for the story. But that doesn't take away from the fact that at times I don't even want to finish the sentence. But the good thing is that over time it grows on you. And it gets saved when other characters get thrown in. So you get to listen to more people than just her. Speaking of which, let's quickly mention the voice acting. While a lot of people prefer the Japanese or the original Chinese voiceover, I am a humble European who enjoys an English dub with English subs.
Oh yeah, I don't remember which of you told me to download the Japanese one. I have. I don't know if we'll use it though. Like I do kind of want to hang around in the story. I guess you'd have subtitles, but it feels like a lot of things you'll miss. I don't know.
And let me tell you, since Paimon is the first character you get to meet, it feels a little bit like a punch in the guts. However, it all very quickly turns around. And now I can safely say the English dub is definitely good enough to not stand in the way of the story.
Yeah, that's
And a
true.
bit
To be honest.
later on, the English dub can get amazing. But over time, you are definitely gonna find some characters whose voices you're gonna hate. Also, for some reason, literally every single person in my chat knew that the voice actor of Lisa is the same as Evelyn. I'm scared to learn how all of you learned about this. Again, I have to add that the voice acting starts a little bit lower, and then it gets better as you move away from Genshin 1.0. Because Genshin 1.0 has an amazing feature. Nobody knows how to pronounce the foreign names.
Liyue, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year.
To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before.
Oh yeah.
What did he say? I don't know what he said, but he did not say Liyue.
That is to freedom, as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade.
You're saying Liyue way
The
too many
Liyue
times.
Kissing, 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises.
Yep.
hold
Leave it.
What about Liyue?
It is super clear at the beginning they didn't know that Genshin would be a massive hit. So when it came to localization, they didn't even have a director for the English dub. It is obvious they just took the script, they sent it to the voice actors, maybe gave them a few notes, and that was it. Nobody gave them directions on proper pronunciation, and they just accepted it the way it came back. Which resulted in every single character pronouncing the name Liyue in a very different way. Anyway, yes,
kinda
the voice acting is
based.
better over time, so now let's move back to the story. Simply said, the story is very good. At least after you realize that it is written like an anime, which is very different from traditional storytelling. Normally, a classic story has a hero who has a problem, there is a twist, a solution, a conclusion. That's the base form of writing a story. But animes are structured a bit differently. Most of them are about groups of people where everyone has unique quirks. And they band together and they fight big bad. And along the way they get a lot of princess is in another castle moments. But not only is that to keep animes running longer, but it also serves the purpose of giving the characters more room for a build-up. And
I get what he's saying. I would say it's the kind of same narrative tool that I would. If you follow my mouse here, I'll show you what I try to accomplish in my videos. So first, what we have is we have like the introduction. So it's here. I guess in YouTube you'll have like that because like in here is excitement, right? Because here's the hook, and then you have like an introduction. I'm gonna move it up here so we don't go around this crotch. So we're gonna use that as an introduction, right? So we've already had our hook, we have our introduction, and then we're gonna raise the stakes. And usually in very classical, typical storytelling, what we'll have is we'll go up here, and then we'll have a climax here, and then we'll go down, and the story has resolved itself, right? But if we go back here in anime and in TV shows and games and stuff that has to continue on, what ends up happening is we have this. As like it's still rising tension, and then we have this, which is like the pit of despair. It's called. It's like everything goes wrong. You know, I don't know if I can spoil One Piece, but it's when they fight Kuma. That will explain enough for those who have seen it. You know, that's like the pit of despair, and then it's like, oh well, shit. Okay, they're gonna go and they're gonna train. And you know, and then they're gonna come up to the real climax, and then you know, which is after they've trained and all that, and then you know, there's gonna be some type of resolution, and sometimes of setting up the new story, and then we're back to a new introduction, right? That's how it works.
And any anime fan can tell you that build-up is very important. Because
Yeah,
the
it's
payoff
important.
is what gives you the memorable moments.
Exactly, and that's also why this payoff, like when you go up here and then you go down here, and then up here again, and that's when you get the climax. That's like a much better payoff than if you just go, you know. I bet this is super confusing.
Animes, it is usually a big fight between two characters, both of which also had a lot of room to grow up.
In
And
shonen,
I'm
at
happy
least.
to say, after you realize this is exactly what Genshin is doing, you'll see that the story gets pretty good. And they also use the classic way to structure their characters the way animes do. Every character usually has a very powerful quirk, but they also have a comedic negative one. In Genshin,
And huge assets. Let's not forget the huge assets.
this is something you'll start noticing after the first introduction chapter. And somehow they pull this one off really well for their characters too. So basically, it is one big anime, and it works. I assume that's why the Genshin anime was already locked in. Personally, without spoilers, I only finished fighting the first big boss, and I closed off the first chapter, and the cutscene you get after that, which starts the next chapter, immediately hooked me in. In fact, after that, the story started ramping up rapidly. And that's both on the serious side and on the comedic side. Remember, animes like to combine both to keep the story fresh throughout the entire journey. And for
Yeah,
those
but
of you
it's
who
about
already
like
know
setting up the
Genshin,
next
I
one here,
just
and that's
wanted to
going.
tell you, I did the perfume quest. Oh my god. So
What is the perfume quest?
far, Genshin doesn't seem
We're
to
gonna
get
do it,
away
and I'm
from
gonna be
being
horrible.
voiced
It's gonna be
either.
horrible, I guess.
And from what I've been told, it gets even better. Although I have to point out that throughout the entire story there are dialogue options. But 99% of them don't matter.
Yeah, that's
And
kinda the
when
same
they
feeling
do
I had.
matter, they only skip like a really boring short quest before the story goes back onto its rails. In most cases, your dialogue options only affect the very next sentence in the dialogue, after which it immediately snaps back. I would say this sucks, but for me the fourth
Wait,
wall
is
was
that his
already
own
broken by
house?
some other games.
Oh,
In
no, no,
fact,
it's like
even
some
though
guild or
Mass
something.
Effect was always praised for its conversations, you would be surprised how often they do it as well. It is simply just illusion of choice. Anyway, if you're like me and you're in for a good story, so far I feel confident. It seems like that's what we will get here. Anyway, I should call out a really good feature for all the story lovers. The game allows you to replay conversations from all of the main stories at any time, which makes it very easy to go back
That's
and
the
look for
statue of the
something you missed.
Seven.
But of course, if you know me, you know I like explaining
Jesus
the
Christ,
difference
just look at all the fucking Paimon lines here. Oh, and it's...
between lore and story.
I mean, that's
where a
just
story
horrible,
is
man.
focusing on
Just
an individual,
horrible.
But the lore tells you the story of the entire universe. And in this case, Genshin has some amazing ways to reveal their lore.
Verifying
you can find pretty much everything you may
resources.
need in your journal. Not only does this act as an amazing model viewer, but when you inspect each model, the game also gives you a large description of the enemies. And this is where you can find some really interesting lore nuggets. But the monsters are not the only ones
That's
who
cool.
get this treatment. You can also go to critters and find their lore too. This is amazing. I mean, these crabs have more lore than some forgotten champions in League of Legends. And after that one, how about we jump into the weapons? All of which get a short description, but then you notice there is a more button, which gives you a lot more lore. And the same goes for artifacts, crafting materials, and even food. Food has its own lore. In this regard, digging into the hidden
That's actually
lore of
kinda cool.
Genshin is not too different
That's
from the
actually
Soul
kinda cool.
series. So the reason why the universe of Genshin feels so rich is because it is combining the traditional
Why is it
style
stuck?
anime story
I'm
with
sorry,
the
I
deep
missed
and
the-
mysterious
I have the-
world building from software,
this page on the other
both of
side,
which
and I don't get why
resulted
it's
in a
stuck,
pretty
gets stuck all the
interesting
time.
world. And now I'm
It's
honestly
like
interested to see
15,
what I'm gonna find in the future. But now, let's talk about how
I mean, we've
all of
literally
this
been
world
downloading for over
building
30
shapes
minutes.
the world.
And I started it
For a
like
game that's all
15
about
minutes before we
exploration,
started. Now, of course,
it
it's
has to have an
it's an external hard drive, so it's to take a bit longer, but still, like that, this is insane.
interesting environment. Because climbing and gliding are key parts of traveling, expect a lot of verticality. Whenever you look at the landscape
Trust me,
around
it won't
you,
take
you're
2
gonna
weeks
see a
next
lot of
time and it'll be
mountains,
11
which not
gigabytes
only
of patch.
serve as excellent vantage points to see all the treasures from, but they also serve to give you enjoyable glide rides. Besides this, the game also makes sure there is something interesting behind every corner, be it scattered ruins, monster camps, or entire cities. Again, this is by design to fit with the exploration.
Not to
And
mention
here, perhaps the most
random NPCs you can talk to.
iconic city is the very first one you get to see, Mondstadt. You have probably seen this one already, and it's funny to see how everyone is like, oh hey! That's the one themed after a German city. The design is so cool. Meanwhile, as a humble European myself, I'm thinking, that's just Central Europe. I'm from Prague, and like, I live here. I'm here right now.
He's doxing
Another
himself,
part
man.
is how much the environment changed from region to region. Unfortunately, I have to
We don't
say
have it
the
like that
early
in Sweden.
regions don't really change that much. At first, you are in an area with green plains, and then you move into an area with slightly more yellow plains. It is only after that you get some major visual distinction. Again, I am early in the game and I have only seen glimpses of what the game is capable of. And everyone keeps telling me that things go crazy a bit later on. At least early on, when you walk into the dungeons, you immediately get slapped with some beauty. And the final part of the world design is the graphical take. Yet again, it is no surprise that the visuals were borrowed from Breath of the Wild. But we shouldn't underestimate how well this works for Genshin. Even though some may think that this is a low-poly game with cheap graphics, the reality is exactly the opposite. Even though everything has a cartoony texture, the texture is always high quality, which means that when you zoom in, you can still see all the details. But when you see something at a distance, the game can replace all the HD textured models with cheaper PNGs
Jesus
without
Christ.
anyone noticing. This makes
It's starting to get warm now. Is it warm where you live as well? It's like where I live, it's starting to get hot. Like, I don't have a grace to get up right now.
Six
I'm
out of the
sitting in
game
my
can fill up on
sweater,
your
a
GPU,
t-shirt, and I have
because
like
in
jeans
this
on me,
style,
you know?
a flat image can perfectly mimic a 3D model. But
I don't
to
have,
point out,
swag
this
pants
game
like he
is
does,
still
though.
heavy on your CPU, because it is constantly calculating positions in the world. I can
Yeah.
talk about Genshin's graphics for days, there is honestly a lot to unpack here. Personally, I love the tiny detail where everything has an ever so slight outline, which mimics hard edges. This is the reason why everything looks like it could be part of a colorized manga. Anyway, the key point is, these are all stylized graphics, which is something every game that wants to last long should aim for. Stylized graphics simply age better. Look at WoW, League and RuneScape. Compare them to games that try to go for realism 10 years later. So even though in Genshin's case the graphics just got accidentally good because they were borrowed from Breath of the Wild, the style is doing wonders for them, and it can easily carry them for the next 10 years. After which the graphics would slowly start showing their age, which is why Fortnite got an upgrade. And when it comes to showing age, rest assured that's something music will never do. From what I've heard, when it comes to music, Hoyoverse is exactly the same as something like Blizzard or Riot Games. The game may be good, but the music is always 3 times better.
I'm trying to see
In
why it's
Genshin,
stuck.
You're not gonna feel that at the beginning of the
It's
game.
been stuck on
The music
95% for a while.
there is
I'm really
good,
genuinely
but it
starting
is
to get a
more
bit worried.
atmospheric, which is not the kind of music
I
that
might
becomes
reinstall the game for
new.
next
However,
session.
a bit
Just have
later,
it on
you get
an
exposed to some brilliance. So far, my 2
SSD
favorite
instead.
tracks are Combat Beneath Waves, which I had to blindly listen to because it comes from a future area and I didn't want to get myself spoiled. And Beats of Water Drops, which starts with mystical beeps
Ooh,
and
this is
whoops.
cool.
Then the string instruments join in, and then the beat drops. Needless to say, I am still waiting for all the beauty this game presents, and from the little taste I got, I can't wait. Just like you probably can't wait for the biggest thing of this game, the character designs. A wise man once said, I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. They are doing it all on purpose.
Yes.
It is all one
Yes.
pile of attractiveness to get you hooked on the gacha. And there is a lot of exposed legs everywhere. But the good thing about this is that the devs are absolutely self-aware in this, which means that oftentimes they can play into it for comedic purposes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this game has 3 kinds of characters. Sexy ladies, skinny guys, goblins. That's it. Although everyone is white, there is no variety here. On one
No,
side,
not
this
not
is pretty
anymore,
sad
right?
because sometimes I find some badass design on the enemies. And then I realize, yeah, I'll never play as that guy. On that topic, one
It's the same thing with League, right? Once they started catering more towards, I think that's like a cultural thing with an Asian audience that once they started catering more like these enemies like Tom Kench and stuff like that started disappearing, and we got more guys like Set, Yasuo, Yone, you know, like these this character
very popular
type.
anime trait is a very old, jacked up guy. Come on, Genshin, at least give me that.
Yeah, I'm
On
good.
the other side,
I
we
play
have
that.
to give them credit where credit is due. Even though Genshin locked its characters in a box with some really hard limitations for the designs, somehow they still managed to make every character look unique, which is an insane achievement. Then again, I only quickly glanced through all the characters because I don't want to get them spoiled. Also, I expected like 20 characters. Genshin has like 60. I haven't seen that much, but even so, all the characters seem to have interesting designs. For example, I've seen a lot of characters wearing skirts, because I assume it synergizes with climbing. But some
Yes.
are wizards,
Yes.
some are knights wearing armor underneath that, and some are... I don't know what to say about that one.
Samurai
Except it is
ninja.
definitely a unique design. Anyway, another limitation of the designs are the weapons. There are only 5 types. A sword, a claymore, a spear, a bow, a book. That's it. All the characters have to fit one of these. If there is a character with a shield, they are only ever gonna use that shield when they are using
I wanted
their
to see how
abilities.
relevant the information
Outside
was
of
for
that,
now.
They are primarily a spear user, so the shield is not gonna be permanently out. I find this extremely limiting because that means there are no hammers, no staffs, no guns, even though you can fight enemies that have all of these. At least I can confirm because there are only 5 types of weapons.
That's a badass one. That's a badass one.
The devs can take their time with designing some really cool.
By the way, just heads up, I'm gonna say this now so I don't keep anyone hanging. We're gonna watch this video to the end, But if this is not looking like it's close to done, it's been stuck on 95 for like 10 minutes now. I'm probably just gonna have to end the stream, and we're gonna have to reschedule it for like next week. Because what can I do? Uh, okay, Genshin Impact here heard me apparently, but still, if we're gonna be stuck on 98 for the same amount of time, there's no way we're gonna be doing it today, anyways. But we'll see. We'll see.
Cool-looking weapons. Also, I noticed that a lot of characters share the same action animations, with only their special abilities and ultimate abilities changing. Except for the 5 stars. 5-star characters have unique animations on everything. And speaking of stars, I think it's time we tackle the elephant in the room. The gacha system. When I decided to play this game, I knew very well what I was getting myself into, despite never seriously playing a gacha game before. I knew I had strong will when it comes to spending money, but I still braced myself for all the predatory systems that might try to lure me in. After all, that's what gacha games are known for. And as I played, I found none of it. Now don't get me wrong, the gacha system functions on the very definition of gambling addiction. And that is
How the hell do I have minus
but
1
outside
concurrent
of that,
viewers? How does
the
that even
game
work?
functions as a very good free-to-play game. You honestly
It's YouTube
don't
watching.
have to pay
They're
for
here.
anything.
They're watching.
And I
They know.
decided to prove it by beating the game without ever paying a cent. There were definitely points where I thought I found a catch, but every time I snoop around, I find out that there are no real predatory catches. For example, around the world there are big statues that heal your party. But these statues can only heal you for a limited amount every day. And I thought that was the catch. This would be the time limiter that would lock you into waiting unless you pay. But nope, one of the core mechanics is cooking, which heals your party. Not to mention that a lot of characters are healers after all. Then I thought that the moon thingies would be the predatory block. And while I believe there is a way to bypass it with money, farming those materials doesn't seem to be a crucial block, unless you are at the very end of the game where you likely already beat the game. It's
I don't know, man. Like, if... Of course, I haven't played it that far, where I've started encountering those systems, but, like, if I don't want to grind that, I shouldn't have to be able to play the game, because it's not even like, you know, in like Witcher 3, a part of the gameplay loop is that you you prepare for every battle, so, and that's a cool gameplay mechanic. But this is not even that. It's just like you're getting materials so you can keep playing the game. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, even if it's forgiving, it's still a bad system.
seems like all you need is just a little bit of patience, and it doesn't
Not saying
really
you're saying
matter.
otherwise. I'm
What's
just
also important
really
to mention
enforcing
that
that.
Genshin is quite a casual game. There is no PvP, and you can beat most of the bosses with any character and any gear. Unless it is time limited, which means you need damage. So while you can definitely say that these
That feels like that's gonna be the mode for me
mechanics
eventually.
are pay to win, you don't feel encouraged to get into the pay to win scheme, because you are not forced into competing with anyone. So at the end of the day, all the traps around Genshin Impact are laid around pulling characters. And unfortunately, the hook of this game is so good that once you pay once, you're gonna pay again. It simply encourages you to go for more. They have pity mechanics, which means that even though you got nothing from the pool, the next time you buy, the chances are higher. This is
Of
how
course
these
they
games
do.
function in general. Statistically, it was proven that all you need to do is pay once for a game. After that, you are much more likely to spend more because you already feel invested.
Yes, that's the same reason gacha games will have a. It's interesting psychologically wise how they operate. They will also have very very cheap and good offers. In, for an example, Arknights, they had like some like crazy deal where you pay $2 to get something, or you'd pay $2 in Fate Go, and you get a bunch of like materials and stuff. And it's because they want to break through that first initial barrier, and once they're through that, they know that you're gonna spend money, so.
In the game. And this is why Genshin is extremely dangerous. If
Yes.
you pay for a bad gacha game, you're an idiot. But Genshin's design is legitimately good. you are likely to feel justified to spend money in this game. And that's where you need to be really careful. But again, I am a living proof that you don't have to spend a cent. The base gameplay makes it a really fun RPG without spending any money. And on top of that, I can mention another cool thing. To buy wishes, which are the core gacha mechanic, you spend a currency known as Primo Gems, which you can get a lot of throughout the game for free. It literally comes from everywhere. Opening chests, doing challenges, doing quests, doing events, claiming achievements, reading tutorials, logging in, scratching your butt. Anything you do gives you Primo Gems. And I believe that's by design so that you engage with the gacha system often.
Well, yeah, that's 100%. They want you to pull enough to make it seem like you will pull a lot if you just spend some money on the game, but not enough. So, like, of course, like every gacha game has a predatory system.
Way you are more likely to pay. And it seems like the game gives you about 20 pulls per week, which is honestly fine. Now, I am aware that some of these are one-time claims. The chests will go away, just like some of the already set down quests or achievements. So I asked around if it is just a bait, if the currency flow will slow down later, and the majority of people told me no. It seems like the late game will have other systems that will help you with that. It is true that at the beginning you get a bunch of wishes for free to try and hook you in. But after that, it seems like there is still a nice and steady stream of Primo Gems. So again, you really don't have to pay for this game to enjoy it. So all you have to do is calm down your horny side. What also helps
That's a lot of asking to do there.
Tell you what
You're asking
chances
for a
you
lot.
have in your wishes. If you want to do your homework, this is the formula for all the drops. Now, before we move on, I have to show you something that happened to me. I keep saying that the gameplay is fun and the combat is amazing, but that could be because on literally my first ever pull in this game, this happened.
I got 10, I know. What do I do now?
Okay, wait.
Where do I click? Click wish. Wait, so I wouldn't get her unless I would go to this page specifically and do the wish thingy? Wait, what did I do? What did I...
Is it a 5-star?
Happening?
Oh, 5-star. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's
Okay.
happening?
Oh yeah, okay. It hasn't showed up yet. It's gonna come soon, right? But there we go. No?
So I guess everyone is guessing what character I got.
Ah, okay. I see.
Oh, that's a very cool guy. That's a guy
Okay.
with a big sword.
I see.
And it's on fire. 0.6% chance. Dude, I've been grinding WoW. I've been grinding mounts that are 0.1% chance. This is fine.
Yes, apparently I pulled one of the most desirable characters in this entire game. From the first 10 free wishes you get.
I wasn't that lucky. I pulled a pretty cool 4-star and got like a uncommon sword for her. I don't know how good that is in comparison, but I assume it's pretty
the
big
damage
difference.
is not really a big point here. No matter how many stars a character has, it should always be somewhat balanced. So that doesn't matter. I just quickly found out that a lot of the obstacles the game sets in front of you can be solved with him. Some puzzles need you to spread a lot of fire around, while he has a big fire AoE. When you are mining, a small sword mines a lot slower than a big claymore. So of course, this guy has a big sword. And when you are mining unique stones, you need a big explosion to crack it open. So of course the big sword also causes big explosions. Also, in this game, the character's movement speed is based on their gender and how tall they are. Taller characters are faster than shorter ones, and the male character is faster than female. Of course, this is a tall dude. So yeah, a pretty cool character on my first pull, after which I did a second pull. But I still feel confident you don't have to pay. You get free pulls anyway, and the game is a blast regardless. Lastly, I can mention that this game also have skins. At least, I think so. Throughout the last 2 years, they did not release a lot of them. I wonder if it was just not that successful, so they are slowly backing away. But that's it for the game. So that takes us to our final destination, the community.
Oh,
Here I
I've
have to
heard
talk
I've
about my
heard
own
bad things
experience.
about the
Ever since I
community.
started playing Genshin, the Genshin community embraced me. And
That's
people
nice.
seem to really love watching someone experience what they already know.
To be fair, that's also Brain That Bird app talking. Like those people have been talking about Genshin Impact. So I
for
don't
the
know.
first time.
I guess like any community, the small extremist minority will sound the loudest from an outsider's perspective.
Once again, my views on Twitch more than tripled, which is something I did not expect. This is simply insane to me. And since I'm having a blast, I think it helps the overall situation. Also, I learned about the memes like ehe, or lament, or balls. And as I'm going through the story, people keep spamming in my chat walls of anti-spoilers. Thank you guys. And people are totally fine with me experiencing what is referred to as 1.0 moments, which means glitching through the early dungeons, glitching through the floor, and experiencing stories where the characters don't even bother with finishing their sentences.
Who dares trespass on my mountain?
Can you stop having strokes? Can you finish your lines?
Foolish mortal, come forth and receive your punishment.
Can you finish your lines?
I think that
If I
happened
got
to
a
us
quarter
once.
for every time this happened, I would have...
I think that happened to us once when we were playing when we got jumped by the fire slimes after the statue. It's like instant transition into
6
getting jumped.
quarters. Which is not a lot, but god damn, why did it happen 6 times?
I really
So
don't
yes,
want
I have
to
to say, the Genshin
end the
community
streams
is
without playing,
kinda
but
great. But for every
we're on
1,000
74%.
people, there is that one guy.
This
It's
is
the
where we're
guy
at right
who
now.
really hates it, and he can't stand anyone having fun in this game, especially it's the people you find on Twitter out of all places. And it's kind of funny how, unlike in League, the toxicity comes from around the Genshin player base. It does not come from within, which is something I'm definitely not used to. Those who actually play the game are fine with it. So just keep that in mind if you ever get scared by the Genshin community. Just don't
Oh,
go
yeah.
to Twitter.
Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said that I had in my my thoughts about it from Twitter. So seems like
That place
that's
is a hellhole.
yes.
Which is why I'm using it the most.
I think Twitter has a unique way of. I think Twitter has a unique way of finding the things you specifically get annoyed at, especially after Elon Musk took over with the new For You page and stuff. And they just want to force interaction out of that annoyment and anger and frustration you feel when you see someone or saying something that's just really annoys you. No bueno, get better than scrub. Yeah, Navix. I mean, I don't know what I can do, honestly. I did not expect an over an hour long patch. From not playing the game for 3 weeks.
I guess. But overall, I learned that people either...
I think mainly the issue is it's split into parts. If it was like one big patch and it just had to verify once, I think that would have been fine. But since it has to verify everything, that's what takes time because it's on an external hard drive. Like downloading that shit went quickly, but verifying files and stuff takes a bit of an extra time. I could have just reinstalled it, I guess, but the issue with that would have been that I would have to delete stuff from my SSDs. So
really love the game or they really hate the game. There is no in between. And I'm curious to see if my opinion on the game changes over time. But that's really it. So, let's sum it all up. The game has some really good points. Gameplay is great. Combat is amazing. Story is very good. Besides PC, I also played Genshin on both PlayStation and mobile phone. I can tell you on PS5 the game looks gorgeous. On my phone, I could do dailies on it, but I wouldn't recommend a full playthrough on your phone. When it comes to the bad stuff, so far I am in the early game. And I noticed there is not a lot of challenging content. I was really hoping there would be some kind of a Dark Souls challenge, but from what people tell me, apparently there is not. Every problem can be fixed with money, even though you really don't have to. And every time I did find something challenging, it was challenging because I was low level. So in the future, I'd really love some optional, harder content. But who knows, maybe the end game is gonna surprise me. Also, the only really scummy thing that you can find in Genshin is that it heavily relies on FOMO. There are events which are really cool, but the content from those events will always go away, which means that entire storylines for some of those characters just vanish. It's usually not stuff that you can buy that goes away, but it's always stuff that makes you log in and hopefully engage with the gacha system. For example, there was an event where you could get Aloy as a character for simply leveling up your adventure rank. A few weeks later, the character became unobtainable. You didn't have to buy anything, you just had to log in and get tempted by all the new stuff. This is something I'll get better opinion on as I keep playing the game. But from people I learned that FOMO and events are a big drive for Genshin. Another thing I haven't experienced yet is content drought. I've heard that right before I tried Genshin for the first time, there was a bit of a break between content. But of course, I won't see that because there is a lot of new content there for me. So I wonder if I'll also run into that issue later. And finally, because I am constantly streaming Genshin, I'm doing all the grindy stuff off stream, so I can always save the main story for content. The main quests are supposed to be locked behind the adventure rank, which you're supposed to get by doing a little bit of a grind with the exploration.
That is kind of a
course,
similar
I'm
thing to
doing
what
all the
I've
grinds behind
thought about
streams.
doing.
So I have not hit a point where the story would tell me,
But to be fair, I don't also like. I've said this countless times, but you know, this is not my full-time job. I have one, so this is just something I do in my spare time. So yeah, I probably won't have time to play the game as much as I want to.
go
And
off
especially
grind.
now in the beginning,
far-
I don't really know what. Before I get used to like what's important, what's not important. I really don't want to like play the game and accidentally play like a big story part and you guys miss it. So that's kind of how I
I
reason
managed
around
to
it.
stay ahead with the adventure rank. So I have not experienced the downsides of everything being locked behind the adventure rank just yet. We'll see if that changes later. And that's it. That's my first impression of Genshin Impact. I came here expecting some really bad stuff. Perhaps a bit of predatory stuff. And I just found an awesome game that I missed. I will definitely stick around for the anime story. And I might make 2 more Genshin videos. One where I review the entire story, and a second one to summarize my entire journey. I mean, so far I only got through 1.0 and look at this monstrous video. I still strongly doubt I will become a full-on Genshin content creator. I don't have the experience with the world for that. Genshin was supposed to be just a one-time stop on my journey to explore all sorts of video game stories. At the end of the day, I am really glad I picked up this game because it opened a whole new world for me. Which is more than Nintendogs ever did for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, as you can see, it is slowly progressing, but I don't think there's any guarantee it won't stop again. And even if look, even here, it's like tempting me. The gacha mechanics and like this addiction part is like already here because now I'm gambling between ending the stream early and just waiting this one out. But I think this is the thing, right? Even if this could easily be another 30 minutes. And I don't know how entertained you guys would be, but well, I guess, you know what, fuck it. I'll put it on the other screen. I know that Maxer did a video on Genshin Impact.
Watchable.
Whoa. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens if it starts slowing down too much.
This video is up.
Just end it.
A cry for help. Genshin Impact is a playable anime, and that's pretty good since my videos are attempts to make watchable anime. I can't believe it, guys. They made a sequel to Stockholm Syndrome. Welcome to the world of Teyvat. You may have heard of it from all the free advertising that I'm doing. A beautiful post-apocalyptic nightmare world featuring a giant tree. Sorry, that's the wrong game. On our journey throughout the 7 nations, we will meet the world's most colorful cast of children, entrusted and empowered by the gods to wield elemental energy as dangerously as possible. I'm just a big fan of the characters in this game. There is no reason in particular. Assemble your team of heroic psychopaths. and
Jesus
begin blasting,
Christ.
loading.
When I first started, I've done YouTube twice before, but I wanted to do it the third time. I was taking heavy inspiration from Maxor and from Seth. And I was gonna do that type of style. And I remember I was gonna do it about Final Fantasy. It was gonna be my first video. And I edited like one big thing. Like one segment, and it was like 1 minute, and it took me like 10-15 hours. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. This update is kind of big because a new part of the desert area has been released. Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. I mean, once again, I'm partially to blame for having it on an external hard drive, which is why it's also taking so long. I mean, I'm also partially to blame. I did have time today. I woke up with a headache, so I've been having that. I resolved it like 1 hour before stream, and that's when I started looking into like setting things up. So if it would have been smarter, I would have gone in the morning already and patched it. But you know, it is what it is. I find these videos entertaining.
Cooking your enemies alive, visiting Baby's first casino, and with enough time, it will become Baby's last casino. But most importantly, have fun, because the game will try to stop you. I can assure you that the visual novels are exactly what Da Wei intended. So join me as I navigate one of the most beautiful, fantastical, and expensive game worlds ever made, one agonizing country at a time. This is it, guys. This is what $900 million can buy you. Are you having fun yet? Look, all I'm trying to say is, this is a weird episode of Ava.
Wait, did he say Eva? Is it an Eva reference? Oh shit, is this story shit being spoiled? Has anyone of you seen this? Is it safe to watch? Because I'm genuinely starting to get a bit worried for spoilers here. I know Maxer he doesn't go out of his way to spoil, but he certainly isn't as like cautious as I am around spoilers, where I'll be like, yo, yes, you know, this will be a spoiler for this. Maxer is kind of like in the middle ground. He'll be like, I'll spoil it if it's relevant, but I won't give it enough context to where it's like a super spoiler. Hey. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth, because last time I said that it was gonna go good, it stopped completely. So I'm just gonna shut my mouth, because yeah. No Yinxes here, guys. I've already Yinxed us enough for today. Please continue like that. I beg of you. Please. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. The game never forced you to use money, and they literally gave you the gacha currency from everywhere in game. I'm a free-to-play player. I've been for years. I'm playing everyone else, but yeah, of course you can play it for free, and I don't think that goes for a lot of gacha games. I played Dark Knight. I've spent, I think, $5 on it or something, and I played a pretty big part of the story. So absolutely you can do that. But like any gacha game, it of course also has predatory system to, you know, get in the whales and to create FOMO and that type of deal. But yeah, of course you can play it free to play, and I'm happy to have you in chat to help me out understanding things. A playable anime. That's nice.
Wow, I haven't been here in 2 years. Welcome back to Mondstadt, and yes, the game still displays your IP address, just in case you're a little bit too critical. This place is where the player learns how to fight, learns how to kill innocent animals, learns that they're bisexual
it does?
as they Sikaya. So I think it's a great opportunity to teach the basics, and nothing else. The environment here looks like it shares a polygon. I think a good place to start is with our team, the Fulganasaria. Official, every crew got the schizophrenic, personality disorder, mentally and physically deranged. Wife material. I'm serious about that. There's a quest where you enter her mind and she fights her tulpa.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. We're getting into real spoiler territory. Let's calm down with that. Wait, someone is beating me to my own idea? Who is this? There's no way, okay?
Genshin Impact for the
Oh yeah, he did it. Like, how much in sync must we have been? Like, I hadn't seen this video. You know what I think? I think both him and me got the idea from this one. mean, my stream is literally titled like this one.
Warcraft. For almost 20 years,
Or well,
this game has
similarly
been
to
one
this.
of, if not the most popular MMO of all time. And grew up with
So this guy is like, it's just a video. It's a great video, really.
Horde, it begins.
And he's like completely new to World of Warcraft. He's experiencing it for the first time. So so that's great. I'm kind of happy I didn't end stream now, because so far I'm gonna shut up now. I'm yanksing it. Look, it's stuck on 69 of all numbers. Have you guys been watching the current anime season? I think I'm most excited. I think I'm watching Dr. Stone. I'm watching currently I've saved like 15k. Probably it's very easy to save up. Don't pull for every single character, and pull for those characters which you like. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. If you 100%, that's the way to go about gacha games. I think it's very common. People who are new to gacha games still spend all the resources in the beginning, and then the system gets much more punishable. Which, I mean, I guess technically speaking, it kind of inherently is trying to be. But yeah, absolutely. Like, there's no point, especially in gacha games. There's also no point in pulling for characters that you don't like, because usually you can do the main content with any character, as long as you have a good like lineup of characters. I know Arknights is kind of punishing, but I know there's some guy, yeah, exactly, who does 3-star only, and he like beats everything. I don't know if Tectone even plays Arknights anymore.
And then also become up here. I guess.
Okay, he does some. He does.
We will negate it by having her be able to
He's branched out into different, I guess.
This is kind of a basic strat. Be careful of these things right here. They will cleave you. So. And then we're gonna
yeah. So as you can see, like he's literally just gaming the game with like 3 stars. So you know you can always do it. I guess 3 stars specifically though. That's like a very that's like a challenge mode thing. I wouldn't say recommend like playing 3 stars is the way to go. But the point stands. You're absolutely correct. Like you can save resources in most gacha games. I played Honkai Impact, and I played it specifically for this event. I swear to God, I started playing it. I played through the whole event. I was like this close. I think there was the plug suit you unlocked last, because you got like the special dress first, and I was like fighting my ass off to get the plug suit. I was like genuinely thinking about and future bosses don't listen to this is a lie, but I was genuinely thinking about skipping work for a couple of days just to like grind the event and get the costume, like exactly the plug suit. But I didn't. That's my regret. So. But it's the closest we've gotten to a Evangelion gacha game here in the West. They do have like one Japanese one, but you know, I also think, correct me if I'm wrong, but like Honkai Impact's lore is pretty similar to Evangelion in certain ways. Like I think, if I remember correctly, like the makers of Honkai Impact was huge Evangelion fans. Yeah, exactly. I had that costume. I did unlock the basic spear for her. I fucking played the shit out of that game. Holy shit. But I guess Honkai Impact is the same as Genshin Impact. You go into it and it's like, it's more a game than actually just a gacha. It's like pretty impressive, to be honest. I see. So yeah, I mean we're starting to approach now. We're starting to get close. I think the Fate Go. Has anyone played Fate Go here? $70,000. Okay, look, I want to watch this. I want to know what I'm getting myself into. Fate Grand Order, like the story in that game is fucking good, man. It's fucking good.
お話の第一部が終了した時点でみんな本当に感動して泣いたし。
Wait, I didn't get these cinematics. What the fuck did I do wrong?
人となりとかを。
Oh, never mind. This is from the visual novel. Or is it from the anime? I don't know which clips they're using, but it's from either Fate Zero or the visual novel. But isn't the visual novel just about unlimited blade works? I don't know, whatever.
大悟です。FGO プレイヤーです。だいたい起きてる時は触ってるみたいな感じで、ご飯食べてる時もお風呂と寝てる時以外はだいたいあと車運転してる時以外は触ってると思うんですけどね。多分700。
Why don't you play it in the bath though? Like that seems like an optimal place to play something like a gacha game.
万ぐらいはそれ以上してると思いますけど、もうそれ以上はもうあんまり考えないようにしていますね。まあ貯めてたお金があったので、まあそれはあとはちょっと。
Oh, the racing figure. I mean, I have a figure line behind me. I don't know how well you can see it. Wait, if I just like that, now you should be able to see it, right? So I have a few figurines myself, so I'm not going to judge them too much. But I don't have any, as you can see again. If I show you that again, oh okay, oh maybe not. Like I don't have that much degenerate figures. I have the Asuka one, I guess, which is like the worst one, but it's because I couldn't get a hold of a better Asuka figure. Oh, okay. Oh, well, it's same way thing I did actually.
あるしですね。一人出すのに多分5万ぐらいかかってて、それをオグレベル5っていう風にしたかったので、まあそれでかける5なんで25万以上ですね。
That's me in a couple of weeks or like months maybe, depending on how many streams I can do.
Oh, I'm actually okay with this.
And this is the best actual roll I've ever had. 85 quid left in the bank, and I'm gonna spend 60 quid. I've already spent 120 quid. That's
Jesus Christ.
a lot for me, who doesn't have a stick.
That's a DGen PNG.
Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Boy.
映画の感動だったら1800円だし、まあ、僕のその FGO での感動がね700万から。
Bro, like I get that, you know, when you talk about things like World of Warcraft, like you buy a subscription to the game, you play it. It's like, okay, some people will pay for Netflix, I pay for World of Warcraft instead. Or, you know, like, oh yeah, I buy a video game instead of going to the movies. That's I've literally made that argument defending games, not on this channel but in private. You know, like, oh, it's cheaper than a movie and it gives you more entertainment, you know. But like 70K, man, that's a fucking apartment, depending on where you live. Like that's essentially half my apartment. Literally half of what my apartment is worth. That's how much money this guy spent. Well, not literally, technically with conversion rates and stuff, but if you would roughly do 10 svenska kronor SEK to every dollar, then I paid somewhere around $150,000 for this apartment, something like that. So, okay, look, wait. Can we just talk about this collection here for a second? This is impressive. It's a lot of Gunpla as well. Like Mega Man, we got Fate. This is from like the Fate Grand Order line, right? And then we got, is it? I think. Then we got like Saber, which seems to be his favorite character. Is that Gilgamesh? I don't recognize this one, so I don't think it is. Then we got a bunch of gunplay down here. I'm not. I'm watching Witch of Mercury right now, which is like one of my favorites this season, and I'm also watching. I've also watched Iron Blooded Orphans, and I watched like one of the original ones. Of course, I'm familiar with the basic design, which I assume this one here is. Some gunplay guy is probably gonna correct me for that one, but that's fine.
家出してない時はもう本当に買い物したりとか、あとは言われたら皿洗いとか、掃除とかはやりますね。どこまでかけたかは知ってないと思います。今楽しいんで、それでいいかなと思ってますけど。
His parents are sitting there like, man, he saved up a lot of money. When is he gonna get his own place? You know? I mean, I think it's fair to go both ways. To be honest, I think if you wanted to argue that it's a very addictive thing, you could certainly say that it is. But I also think to a certain degree, like people are responsible for their own lives. You know, you can't really. It's like what they really should have and be forced to have is the same thing that casinos do, which is that a guy can come in and can say, you know what, don't let me buy anything here. Let me put a limit on how much I can spend a month. You know, and as long as they're allowed to do that, you know, it's fine. Then it's like no problem. They're gonna be allowed to do whatever they want. You know, but I'm sorry. But you know, when they're not allowed to do that, or when they can't do that, they're essentially just being put into this environment that they clearly don't have control over. So I think really the only solution is that you have the same regulations that the casino has in that regard. That you can put a limiter on yourself, and I don't know exactly how that limiter would work, but maybe like let's say I'm only allowed to do 50 wishes a month or something like that. I don't know how much he said, like, well, 10 to 20 free ones a week or whatever he said. So, fuck it, I don't know exactly the conversion rate here, but let's say 100 wishes a month. That's like, okay, now you have your limit. You can't do any more wishes after that or whatever. Verifying game resources. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We have time for like one more video. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's see here. There we go. Because I think this way you'll see videos that are not even posted. Let me roast myself a bit here. For you guys as an excuse for the delays. Let me roast myself a bit here. Jesus Christ. Here. So this was my first video. It was over 1 year ago. Had 32 views at the time, or in total. I think that's like after I took it off. It's like, let's just look at like the angle. It's like, it's amazing. You clearly like my nostrils are like, I'm happy I don't have snot in them.
Hello, tuna salad here.
And if you say like listen to the audio, I don't know. Look, you can see I maxed out the audio here. I maxed out the audio in OBS. You still can't hear what I'm saying.
You can see me.
And I have like a 50.
See, I don't have good lighting. I don't have anything resembling a studio.
I'm going on for 1 minute like this, and I'm not even cutting. I'm not doing fast cuts or anything like that. I'm just talking. I'm not even kind of making sense. Thank you for the consideration. I'm happy to hear it's fine. I think here I'm starting to do a bit of cuts, but it's like
an act as they called it. I binged them. I went in thinking.
And it's like you can hear I had a cold at the time, and I still used the audio. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna re-record this or anything. It's like I'm just gonna use that. Fuck.
And I won't take that fight with any Yo-Yo fan if Arc really solid. Fire is a thing, and no man.
Yeah. So whatever. That was my punishment for outing myself like that. Meet the man was spent. What does it look like here? Oh, okay. Look, I will cry if there's something more after this. I will genuinely cry. Nah, okay, I won't cry, but I will be very sad. But thanks for saying it's fine. Thanks for saying it's fine. I don't know. I don't know if I think it is fine, considering the professional standard I'm trying to set for myself. But thank you for your consideration. It warms my heart to hear. Yes. Okay. Let's click that. Let's launch. Finally. Finally, we're live after. Oh, yeah. Okay. The game just crashes now. Then I will cry for real. Okay. What happened? I was joking about it, but it's gone. Oh, okay. Wait. Here we go. Finally, after 1 hour and 36, 1 hour and 45 minutes even, we're finally here. Finally ready to play the game. Are you kidding me? Okay. This is what we'll do then. Now how do we? Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. I'll just do it like this. There we go. So. Why did it log me out? That's a good question. Does it do that after every patch? Man, I can't remember all my passwords. Oh, come on, man. What was it? The question, okay. If anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Okay, you know what? We'll do this. Oh yeah, that's cool. That you can test run characters and stuff. Oh, come on. Stop. So if you wonder what I'm doing password recovery because I'm apparently completely incapable of streaming. You know, whatever. There we go. Okay. I mean, I gotta say, like, their AI security is top notch because I'm almost doing puzzles every time I want to do something. It's like, first I'm doing a puzzle to get to the forgot password page, and I'm doing a password to get to the point where they will send me the email. And I swear to God, now I'm gonna get certainly one more. Whoa. Bop, 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 bop. What's the fucking point in me doing this? If I'm... Boys, your new password can't be the same as your old password. They're doing me dirty here. They're doing me dirty as hell, man. How? Okay. How? I typed it in like several times. Okay, man. Whatever. There we go. So, click to begin. I'm gonna... Oh. Okay. Man, it's always that. You type in your password, you get it right. It says no, because you're doing something wrong. You write something wrong, you have a caps lock in or something. And then you're giving up, and you're like, okay, you know what, F it, just... Oh, no. And you're just like, okay, let me just do this then, you know? It's like, let me just reset it. And then you reset it, and it's like, oh yeah, but that's your old password though, you can't use that. It's like, I was typing it in, man. Fuck. Oh well. Oh well. Well, it's nice music at least. It's gonna probably take like 1 minute more or something. So in the meantime, oh well, we're not gonna be able to watch anything, I think, with the sound in the background. But I wanted to get out my streaming page. What happens if I press stop download? I just have to download it again, I think, right? The current characters in banner Nile for pulling her, and you can also test around the characters, banner characters from event tab to see and learn how to use that character. That's cool. That's cool. I really enjoy that, to be honest. I really enjoy that that idea. I'm thinking if I'm gonna, while this is anyways loading, it's the most boring loading screen ever, but I mean, at least I can do something productive in the meantime and get something to drink. And I'm not gonna be able to get food, but I'll get something to eat just quickly. Be right back. And my torn up share, as you can see, it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cancel? What? That's weird, okay. Yeah, anyways, be right back soon. Up. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back. Okay, let's hear. Oh, there's lore behind this music. That's cool. I guess it's spoilers to say, but we'll see. I got some peanuts. So yeah, that's cool. But I like that. I like it when it's like you evolve a genre, you could say, in a way that Genshin Impact has done. It's showed that like mobile games is just not. It can be an actual game. I mean, obviously when you're playing it on PC and stuff, like afterwards, like obviously it can be a real game. But yeah. This is what I mean by the issue of having it with on an external hard drive. Verifying takes a very long time because it has to go through an USB, and the only thing really an external hard drive affects is the loading times. and this. So when you're playing something like when you're playing other games, it's completely fine to have it on an external hard drive, especially if it's single player and you don't mind waiting. But multiplayer games like Battle Royales especially can be really effed up by it. And of course, scenarios like this is also where you kind of lose on it. So yeah, that's what that is. Let's go like that. Save myself just in case. Oh my! Whoa! We're about to get around about here. Let's see if we can find something to watch in the meantime. We don't want to do the Genshin Impact by Maxor.
Why are most free-to-play games becoming pay-to-win?
Free-to-play games.
Free-to-play
titles, free to play, pay to win.
We're not gonna watch the whole one, but let's watch it until.
Games didn't used to be this way. Back in the good old days, there were no loot boxes, battle passes, or microtransactions.
This is my hot take of the fucking century. Yeah, exactly. The quality of the game is very good. I think it's a lot of nostalgia talking about like the golden era of games. I mean, there was certainly not the monetization around it that it is today, but like a lot of it's also like there are like incredible quality games today, like God of War, Doom, Doom Eternal as well. Indie games like Stardew Valley came out recently, a couple of years back. You know, there's just a bunch of games really. It's like, oh, just because I'm trying to name them, I can't name them. Like Yakuza's franchise is also good.
Something changed though, and game companies switched from play to win to pay to win.
The socially accepted way of behaving in your game should be paying.
But what's interesting is that in the beginning, almost every video game was
Wait, what is this? Does Clash of Clans have skins? Who the fuck pays for skins in Clash of Clans?
Back in the 70s and early 80s, you were most likely to find gamers at an arcade, surrounded by the aroma of heated circuitry and musty carpet. And for those that can't imagine the smell or weren't around for the arcade days, games were different back then. You had to pay to play, but you also had to keep paying if you weren't good. You see, back then, most arcade games used the live system, like Space Invaders, Pac-Man, or Time.
Well, yeah, that's actually interesting.
These games had one goal: keep customers paying. They wanted people to fail because this was how arcades made back their money on cabinets that could cost
that's
them
COD.
$10,000. This is also why you'd see 30 people craning their neck to watch one guy for hours, dumping quarter after quarter every few minutes as a teenager was pricey. But with the rise of home gaming in the 80s and 90s, arcades started dying off. Why spend all your lunch money trying to beat Ninja Turtles when you could buy the game once and play it as much as you want?
Oh, yeah.
With the rise of arcades, the pay-to-win model went into hiding, at least for a little while. What's crazy, though, is that the pay-to-win model would take almost 20 years to reappear. Free-to-play games, piracy, and League of Legends for it to come back bigger and badder than ever. What's even more...
This fucking game, it's an addiction. I have friends, they're like, oh, should I play League? Should I start playing League? Ah, Clash of Clans. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, it makes sense now that you write it like that. Okay, so they actually have skins in Clash of Clans these days. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This fucking game, this addiction is horrible. I'm gonna shut it down now because I imagine this soon be done. League of Legends, like, Jesus Christ. I spent so many hours on that godforsaken game. It's an addiction. As a word, read it in letters. Oh, COC? I don't know what I'll try. Well, I'll end up saying if I read it like that. It almost sounds like I will say almost got you there. But yeah, Clash of Clans. I mean, Clash Royale was kind of fun for a while. But like, the issue with gacha games that have PvP is that they initially become pay to win because you can pay for stuff. And that's kind of what happened with Clash Royale. I came to a point where I was playing it during the pandemic. Like, during the pandemic, I had such a huge gacha game phase. I played, like, every gacha game. No, not everyone, but I played Genshin Impact, I played Genshin... No, I never played Genshin, actually. I downloaded it, but I never played it. I played Arc Knights, I played Fate Go, which, if I am to, before we get into this video, just say, I would have never been able to do without the VPN, which I used, because at that time it wasn't localized to Europe. So, if you want to, I haven't put it in the description, I think, yet, but I will do it after the stream, which is a mistake on my part, but I am affiliated with NordVPN, so you can always use that link to help yourself out with stuff like that. I also played like the Clash Royale, those types of games. But as previously mentioned, no, thank God. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. 1 hour and 50 minutes later, we are finally playing the goddamn game. I was only planning on streaming until like 8 or 9, but I think we're gonna prolong it 1 more hour, because it would be fucking pathetic if we just started streaming for real and just ended it after like 1 hour. You know, it's like if you work somewhere or stuff, it's not like the journey there should be exceeding. Why is it frozen on 90? Okay, please don't. It's like when you work somewhere, and it's like you're traveling there. If you're traveling longer than you're working, it's like it's not even worth it to go there. Why the fuck is it lagging? Finally we're in, guys. After 2 hours almost. Well, technically speaking, for me it's been 2 hours. We're finally in. And I'm hit with a white screen. This was the game. This was it, guys. We waited 2 hours for this. I'm just kidding. You can see the loading icons. But it isn't even loading. What the fuck? Is it crashing on me? Why is it crashing? Oh yeah, okay, I see. Verifying takes some time. Yeah, I can see why. We'll see now if the game crashes on me. It almost seems like it. Yeah. Okay, but you know what? That's fine. We can just restart it. That's not gonna be a huge issue, to be honest. Oh yeah. Mobile is a bit smaller, so it goes faster. I can imagine. Also, once again, this one takes especially long because of me having it on an external hard drive. So it's really messing it up, I think. I also think that's why maybe it has an issue with the loading, because if for some reason this patch made it slower, it's gonna have an issue for that. Streaming, of course, plays a role as well into it. That I like that it showed my email going down. It's like, yo. Whoa, no. Okay, let's go. I remember I did that the first time as well. I thought it was like a regular guest. I'm gonna be okay. Whew. I was just gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. The reason it's like the fact that it isn't loading is really freaking me out. Lagging? Is it the stream lagging or is it? Oh yeah, the game is lagging. Yeah. I don't know why. I think maybe once again it has with the fact that it's loading in stuff, and that's what the external hard drive is that great at. So I think I'm anyways gonna have to try to make room for it on an SSD for next session. Also for the quality of the stream, not just for avoiding this stuff again. But oh yeah, the game is lagging exactly. I remember my stream lagged last time, where it had like a lot of issues. Fun story while we're waiting for the loading screen. The reason is on me, or half of the reason is on me, because even if I had done the correct thing, it wouldn't have mattered. So after noticing the stream had its fair share of issues, I looked up my connection speed, and I noticed I only had like a fifth of what I was paying for. Whoa. So
you're in for a little shock.
Wait, let me just get this straight before we begin. So because of that, I thought I was oddly strange, because I paid for like 500 connection. I got 100. So I contacted my internet provider and found out that they had cancelled. They had just straight up cancelled my or paused it. So I was paying for something I wasn't getting. So then I got it. And then it's like still. Then I realized I also hadn't connected it properly, so that was another thing. Let's see here. I think we have. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, to be honest. I think I have a quest here. Then maybe that's the place I should go to. What? I'm being tricked here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's turn in the things we found last time. Oh, okay. Offer all, I guess. Lovely, okay. Okay, so we're adventure rank 7. We need to get to 10. Aha, okay. That's cool. I learned something new.
Feel the blessings of the Seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi. They can be fitted into the statue's eyes.
Let's get...
Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. People with visions collect them to offer to the statues as blessings.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision.
Oh, wow!
But
Whoa. Why the fuck is it lagging like that?
Keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blessings.
That was maybe not the smartest move. Okay. Okay, let me just alt tab here quickly. And see if there's any process in the background slowing the computer down. No, that's supposed to be on. That has to be on. That has to be. No, nothing really. Okay, weird. Oh, wait. That's cute. No, okay. Always something, right? Oh, you can heal at the statues. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's my waypoint. Oh wait, okay, yeah, we saw that in the video. So I have to shield it down with an a fire attack, right? And then I can pick it. And then we're gonna have to use a frost attack for these guys. Oh, I triggered it. That wasn't my intention. Okay, I did something wrong. Ah, or maybe those aren't things I can pick up. Those are like traps, I guess. Oh well, whatever. It's too late now. Well, what's that? It's a viewpoint. Okay, that's cool. Let's take in the breathtaking views. Aw, that's cool. Collecting photos and stuff. Is that a chest? We found a chest.
Time to celebrate.
But why the fuck is the game lagging? It's honestly kind of pissing me off. I think I'm gonna have to reinstall it after this. But we will endure for now. We will endure. You said something about wishes, right? Wind attack? Okay. Maybe I have to change my... character. Wait, we can wish? Shall we wish and try to get Mona? I just want Mona. You know what? YOLO. One wish. Never back to the game. Okay, it's nothing good, I think. Oh well. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to change my party. And I guess as cool as she is, I'm just gonna have to... Or do I? Well, now we're loading again.
Just what will we come across this time?
Oh yeah, she's... what's she? She is Earth? What's that mark? Like, this is obviously like the void, the electricity, fire, wind, frost. Is that like something else? Oh well, we don't need that now, I think. Hello, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here, Annie. Wait, you know what? I'm actually just gonna fix that real quickly. Speaking of, I'm gonna move chat so it's also a bit bigger so I can see it. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. In Character Archive, you can see all the characters the game currently have. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm kinda worried if I press this, we're gonna crash. So we'll hold that on for now, but absolutely later. Depressed kid isn't here. I remember last time it was like a super depressed kid when I got here the first time. I guess he's so depressed he's not... Okay, no. Sorry, YouTube overlords. Of course I wouldn't joke about anything inappropriate.
Finding someone to chat to would be better.
What is that? No, the graphics. Okay, something is up. Something is definitely messed up right now. Okay. Yeah, something is definitely up. I don't know what it is, but something is really effed up right now. Yeah, thank you, man.
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you.
Oh shit. This
Let's
game,
go and see what she wants.
this game just become very unrealistic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Glad to have you on board, Anne.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
Oh yeah, I know the game is lagging a lot. I have no idea why. Honestly, I guess it's about.
Has she been causing some mischief?
I don't think it's that type of eye, Paimon. I don't know why it is. I think it has to do with the SSD thing I talked about earlier.
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with him.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on...
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members.
I mean, I would have liked an official invite though, not to be that guy.
There are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member.
Ah, okay. This is just recruiting. Look, as a I'm not working as a telephone salesman today, but as someone who's worked as a telephone salesman, let me tell you, if someone tells you that, you tell them no. But give me the benefits.
New recruits these days certainly do not beat around the bush.
No, we've been waiting 2 hours for this moment.
Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases.
Solid.
Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to return here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventurer handbook. A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair. It has a record of available commissions and rewards. And it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats.
Oh yeah, so that's the main storyline.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience. That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future.
Nice.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the stars and conquer the abyss.
Okay. Order your adventures handbook. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay, I guess that's some like rare items and stuff. Wait, we've done all the dailies already? Okay, now we're getting chapter 2. Lol. Okay. Whoa! This is we're speedrunning this. This side quest is important. Okay. Whoa. I didn't mean to. Okay, so we need to open 30 chests. We need to upgrade the statue up to 7. And enhance a weapon to level 10. Okay.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the...
Okay. Well, yeah, we got the new sword, right? Let's equip that, shall we? Which I do here, right? Okay, we have a lot of those swords. Okay, whatever. So, Now, we need to go to get this quest, right?
15, 16.
Check the quest tab to see the quest. Whoa! Calm down, Paimon.
Paimon can smell fisherman's toast. The aroma is coming from Good Hunter.
Okay.
A thick slice of soft white toast, topped with a generous serving of onion slices lightly caramelized by the toasting. Yum, yum.
The Archon quest is the main storyline, okay.
Made up her mind. It's an emergency. We must order ourselves a generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter. Pronto.
I'm
It's
gonna.
on you, of course.
I'm gonna.
It's so delicious. Hum, nom, nom. Good Hunter's fisherman's toast is the best. This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt
Paimon
recipe
always
that
hungry, yeah.
anyone can cook.
Yeah.
You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients. Can your cooking skills surpass that of Good Hunter's? Why, Paimon would love to be your personal taster. Don't you let me down.
Oh shit. Okay, shit. I remember why I hate Paimon and why I love Paimon right now. Yeah, you can barely speak with Paimon around, but it's also like, is this the quest log? I don't remember. Oh, this is. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the one you can use for trial. This might be the quest log then. Yeah, here we go. This is the one, right, we're supposed to do now. I assume. Oh yeah, there's a staircase here. Did the same mistake the first time I played this. Oh, the event tab, yeah. Oh man, I'm terrified of loading this cutscene. It feels like my computer will explode. But the lagging has decreased to a certain degree now, so I think it's really all about that loading thing. So I think that's the issue, really. He did say in that video we watched that they were always loading things. Yeah, exactly. The Archon quest is locked, so the goal of the stream was to unlock that quest, even though I didn't know what that quest was called. But that was the goal of the stream, which I think we're still gonna accomplish, even though it was delayed.
This is bad. Such a hassle. What am I going to do?
What's wrong?
Oh, thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods. If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo god to save this mere mortal, could you spare a moment?
Ew, cut it out.
Can't say I don't have time.
Marvelous. I cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you. Please, let us move to somewhere more fit for such conversations. Let's talk in the courtyard, just outside headquarters. Come with me.
What's with the sneakiness?
That's a good question. What's up with the sneakiness? Secret pirate treasure? The One Piece! The One Piece is real! I've been reading One Piece lately. I think I'm like 750 chapters in or something like that. It's really goddamn good though. Especially when you get into it. You start to understand what it's really talking about. It's like, One Piece is fucking deep, you know. It's like, surface level? Hell no, but like, once you really get into it, it's like, it's fucking deep, man. Oh, we got some more stamina. Just like he said we would. Cool.
This place will do.
Time
Okay.
already.
How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret first. It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to keep it.
Don't worry. Paimon's lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Oh.
Shit, we're getting lore?
Why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood.
That's a Megaman eye patch then. Is that what I'm reading out of this?
My, how could you not know such common knowledge? This is no different from children inheriting their hairstyles from their parents.
Okay, this is actually genuinely
I was
funny.
glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
Treasure?
Well, yeah, now Paimon is
According to his
interested.
notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown. I've tried searching for clues.
Treasure! Kyle, what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword. A magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Oh, wow!
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was later salvaged by my grandfather's crew by pure coincidence. The moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds.
This is straight up Megaman for Konosuba.
My grandfather went on to
with
defeat
ice
a
magic
Hydra,
and sword
a
instead of
silver-haired banshee,
explosion mage.
a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates.
Jesus Christ, the
To
audio is
avoid
even lagging
needless
out.
conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword.
Let's question
The
him a
world
bit.
we live in is fascinating, full of unknown and inexplicable wonders.
Holy moly! That's just insane!
I agree with you, Paimon.
A
Don't
gang
believe
of
this
treasure
man.
hoarders has been very
For 1
active
second.
lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins, and the magic sword will be lost.
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must get the sword before them. You just rest assured that we are here to help.
Wow. Great. Please keep it a secret. I'll wait for your good news.
Okay, great.
So what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about a super duper powerful sword.
Is it true though?
Let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can find out more.
Okay.
The adventurers should know more about the ruins, right?
Seems about right. Grand Hotel Golf. Oh! Wait, furnishing? Can you get a house in this game? That would be like insanely cool.
Hey, kiddo! Welcome!
Welcome!
We're not here for something that boring.
Oh wow, okay.
We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia. One that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras. It's super mega uber powerful.
It's said too much.
Fine, as long as Paimon doesn't tell them the treasure's location.
That's not what I meant.
So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Arcadian ruins.
Fucking idiot, man.
Never heard of them. Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
Of course you would.
My intel?
Okay, that's gonna be a villain coming up. Thank you,
Too
Paimon.
many clues. Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come on, it's the hiding place of the super amazing sword.
Oh. Oh!
Anyway, we should go meet up with Gaia first.
Yes, yes. We're being betrayed. We're being betrayed. Yes, 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 we're being betrayed.
Oh,
I hope that wasn't too loud.
Do you have news for me?
Listen,
Yeah, the Adventure Guild
asked
doesn't know
around the
shit.
Adventures Guild and found, well, nothing.
To be fair, I asked one guy, but I didn't
How
really
much is
believe your
expected?
story to begin with, so.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I
Okay.
sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be
Like the one
meeting
Paimon
informant
did?
at the Whispering Woods.
Then what are we waiting here for?
You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles by the knights.
Ooh, no problemo.
Paimon is such a fucking aqua as well. Okay. This is seriously though like a pretty amazing. Oh, I haven't activated this, have I? This is a pretty amazing town, to be honest. Or maybe I have. But how do I? Can I just use this to teleport? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, the audio cutting out as well. I'm so sorry, man. I'm just gonna have to reinstall it after this, as I said, so that's gonna be my evening. Let's do some Rune Escape. Oh, oh. Maybe you can't cut those, you can only cut bushes and stuff. You know what? Yeah, range is probably not gonna cut it. Okay. So we're supposed to meet the informant somewhere. Okay, there. It's literally marked on our map. Whoa. Okay.
She's in trouble.
Yeah. Don't worry about me. I'll.
Disappear.
Did everyone of them die? Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Okay then.
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
It's nothing. He's a traveler. He has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Fucking Paimon, man.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Aye.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free. People in our circle know how important the network is.
Really?
Well, you did save my life.
Dude, I don't expect anything. I fucking saved that town, and I got like a honey roasted something.
Listen
I don't
well,
even remember
then.
what. I
The
didn't even
intel
get
on the
it.
Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Okay.
Right.
That's a riddle.
Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
Could this be the X marks the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle.
Yeah.
Should be a piece of cake for you, right? I'm gonna leave you to it then.
Uh.
If you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nice dude.
Okay, good.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile. 3 six-armed giants reside
In
in
the
the
city
in
in the
a
lake.
lake. 2 guard
The statue, one the treasure.
What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better
Yes,
figure it out.
Paimon, that's my plan. Okay, man, I'm gonna embarrass myself now. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to solve the mystery, right? Wait. I'm not supposed to get something from that? There's fish? Oh yeah, you can fish in this game, right? Okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go to the city and try to solve this riddle. I'm not great at riddles, so I would really I would really be glad if you guys decided to maybe drop me a hint or two. I guess I use Kali's hint if I get too stuck. What? I'm being jumped again. Ow.
Freeze. Quite the find.
What the oh! The pressed boy is back. Listen to what this guy says. Okay. So 3 guard, 3 in the lake, 2 guard the statue, and 1 is the treasure. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely loading in stuff. You know what? Wait, what's that? Okay, nice. Another quest. You know what? Let's be cultured gentlemen here. Okay. Let's see here. Da 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 da. There we go. I am adventure rank level 8. I just started playing the game. I think I played like 2 hours before, so So I have no clue. In the city of the lake, 3 6-armed giants reside. 2 guard the statue, 1 guard the lake. Okay, so
That doesn't sound very good.
You know what? Let's just get a clue. So my favorite character right now, I think, is the only one I have unlocked, which is let's see if I can see it. Which is Xinyan. I think she's really cool. Design-wise, what's your favorite character, man? I don't even know if I'll know it is, but I'll know when I see it. In that case, I moved the chat here, by the way, so I can see it better.
It's a lot more complicated than that. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What do you make of it?
Riddles. How quaint. Let me think. The city in the lake is clearly Mondstadt. As for the 6-armed giants...
Should be the windmills?
Hey, that's smart.
Yeah. I thought, totally would have thought about that.
The windmill has 6 blades. It fits.
Wow, that makes sense.
So out of the 3 windmills, 2 are close to the statue. The other one is guarding...
Ooh, this one Paimon knows the treasure.
Let's hope it's really that simple.
Come on, let's go take a look around that windmill.
Yes, let's do that. Show how? Okay. I haven't seen it yet. I will when I see. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I get why people prefer the Japanese dub. I did try it out, but I didn't. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Is this a secret? Okay, it was just bird eggs. Well, that's cool. I see the treasure chest. Whoa. Come on. Let's make it. Yes, good.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed.
What's up with these riddles, man?
Map.
Okay.
More riddles?
Yeah, man. More riddles.
Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon used up all her brain juice. Paimon will let you have all the fun. Or you could get Kaya to help.
Look, I mean, I'm just gonna make sure I ask Kaya because I honestly, this is gonna sound like a cop-out, but I genuinely also just don't want to waste people's time. It's like, if I sit here for like, well, if I sit here for like days and I can't figure it out, it's like it's gonna be super boring to watch, you know. Plus we're a bit on a time schedule. Oh, come on. That's my excuse, at least. Plus, this one is like a lot further away, so if I don't find it, I'm just gonna have to like run back here.
She doesn't love him at all.
Any idea what that means?
Is this some page stripped from a love novel that you just happened to find?
Oh, so it's not a clue. No wonder someone as clever as Paimon wasn't able to get it.
I'm just joking.
Aw, poor Paimon.
Take this more seriously, Kaya.
This riddle is hard to figure out. Clear spring. Is it referring to Springvale? passion rushing through the clear spring. So when does passion rush through a clear spring? Not a bad idea. Like when there's a waterfall, for example. It appears the solution to this enigma relates to the water. Only the clear spring that blesses and the heart of the waterfall must refer to the cliff on the ending, cold and alone. You should probably take someone who can manipulate cryo with it's nothing. If a knight of Favonius couldn't even answer a riddle,
Let's go take a look in Springvale. We'll leave you to your criminal mysteries. No, wait.
On some people might find it boring if it goes for long, but personally I don't mind. Oh yeah, thanks. Like, I feel like I'm over catering to you guys, because I'm like super self-aware and like, oh, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And then you're like, oh yeah, you know what? Just do it, man. Just play the goddamn game. And I'm like, okay, I guess I will. You're super supportive though, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Can I jump out? Like here? I can! Holy shit. Oh man. It's lagging again. I'm even gonna make it across. I can swim though, I guess. But... Wait, what's that? It's one of those! Okay. Wait, what? I did not intend for that to happen. Okay. I should still be able to make it just if I don't do that. Maybe I could even climb up on something high. I assume this is not the way you should go about it, but I spared you the mystery of having me go through clues and stuff, so this is what you're gonna have to live with. I guess that's a pretty good high ground. Oh, chest.
No pain, no gain.
Let's go. Can you even jump up, please? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, even another chest. Score. Okay. I gotta say, I really enjoy how much this game rewards you for exploring and stuff. Like, it's actually amazing for being like just what started as a phone game, really. Oh shit, yeah, I want to go there. I'll make it across. I'll go there by foot, because there was that upgrade thing over here I wanted. Oh. That's like some dungeon and stuff. Cool. Okay, I can't hit the tree with that. I need to do this. Is it still here though? Yeah, it is. Okay. The only downside with using a controller is when you're using the archer, it's like super hard to hit. Come on, man. Do I need to do something like this? Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Like this.
Cool it.
Oh, game froze. Okay. Maybe I can't get it yet. No, it doesn't seem to. Because I assume I have to use 2 of those frost characters.
Dodge this.
Well, that was kind of sad. I was hoping for something more. I have to be completely honest. Oh well. Let's hunt some boar. We need some meat. What are you saying, guys? We need some meat. Guys and girls. Oh, okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you know what? Fuck that boar. He got away. He has a family. We'll just kill that boar. That boar ran away. Worst hunter in existence. Confirmed. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, the despawn. Okay, okay, so then I wasn't just being completely incompetent then. Why is it lagging on stream though? I don't get that. What's Fisherman's Toast? That genuinely looks kind of good. Not gonna lie. I haven't even... No, you know what? I'm not gonna cook right now. I haven't had time to eat dinner yet. I thought I was gonna do a quick stream, get to level 10, and then eat dinner. And then, we were in a loading screen for 2 hours. So, you know, that's what's up with that. Speaking of... Also a reason why I'm kind of... not rushing isn't the right word, but why I'm... Oh, okay, it's one of these. You know what? Let's just do that. And we had another quest here as well, right? That we can do before we go back to town and turn them in. Oh, a chest.
No gain.
No pain, no gain. The thing is, the way she makes it sound, it's like some dominatrix thing. Oh, okay, we have a traveler here. Just gonna get some iron. Okay, I was ruining shit around you. I thought you were. What? Have you encountered anyone who looks like me? Is this related to something, or is it just... Adventure experience? That's nice. Okay, so... It's something with the waterfall, right? And I assume... We're going through the waterfall. Okay, we're not. Okay. Maybe it's at the top of the waterfall then? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's a bit of a... What? Can you stop, please? Whoa, what? Does there need to be special attacks? Holy shit! These guys are strong! I'm not supposed to fight these guys, am I? I guess Frost is the good... Oh my god, oh my god.
Freeze.
Oh. They're using some fucking synergy attacks, man. This is actually genuinely a fun fight. And he said you can combo shit, right? Oh. I think that's the combo I have right now that's effective against this guys, right? Oh.
My.
What's the hurry?
Cool it. Come a little closer.
Oh, okay. I don't wanna use her anymore. I need to heal her. Okay, I don't want to stay close to that. Okay, let's do this.
Frostbite.
Oh, can we please? There we go. First guy down. Full Metal what now? Is that a Full Metal Alchemist reference? Holy shit.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Go, Baron Bunny.
Oh, okay, that's one of those. Okay.
Freeze. Windblade.
Oh my god, that was tough. Holy shit, that was really fucking tough, man. We still need to get up there somehow. This seems to be the best way to do it. Oh wait, I'm kind of stupid, am I not? It says there's something up there, right? So I should probably grab that first. Okay, you know what, we'll do this. I also get in like in higher elevations so I can fly into the climbing.
How fortunate.
Oh, you look, we can even run across here. Wait, did I miss something? Why is it? What is this icon, man? Is it that there's a cooking place or something? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, if we fly over like this. Oh, there's a chest up there. So that must be where we're supposed to be, right? This is scary. Okay. I have learned enough times that falling and dying in this game is pretty bad for you. Oh yeah, okay, wait. So what we want to do is this, right? Woo! Okay. So it's supposed to be here somewhere. Ah, it's supposed to be down here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's another waterfall here down here. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, fuck that. F that, man. Okay, so this is... Now, what did the riddle actually say? It said... she doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing to her just the front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. So they want us to use frost magic. That's pretty clear. but it's at the waterfall. Did I climb up here for nothing? Did you really want me to go down there? You know what? I'll try and use it up here first, because otherwise, you know, if I have to do that later, I'll just be... Ah, okay, yeah. So, we never had to go up here in the first place, but at least we got some chests out of it and stuff, so, you know, that's cool. Oh, and what's this? Do I have to use wind attacks on it? Okay, let's help this little fella out. Hey, speaking of, what is this? Oh, okay. So a bit before we get there, but I just had to change sitting position. Oh, it's up here. I have to do something. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh fuck. Okay.
No one escapes my sights.
This is the people I didn't want to fight with.
Cool it.
Yeah, he's immune to that. That makes sense. Woo! Hey, I have an attack combination. I didn't even know that. That's cool. What? There we go. Okay. I need to use Frost Guy on the last thing. There we go. Oh, okay.
This time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work.
Yeah, that one was actually tougher.
Fairness, this treasure map really is terrible. It looks like it was drawn by a pirate.
Maybe it's true. Maybe it's in lying to us. Fair.
So,
Now? Yeah, let's go directly.
my mind. Paimon's so happy.
She's trying to steal it.
Don't want anyone else to get there before we do.
Nope.
Like the treasure hoarders Gaia told us about.
Oh yeah, the guy we saw in the beginning is gonna be there, 100%.
Anyways, Paimon just wants to borrow the sword to... No, you heard nothing. Paimon just wants to see it.
Oh yeah, okay, Aqua.
Definitely not to become super mega powerful and do nothing but play. Alright, Paimon will save the chit-chat for later. Arcadian treasure hunt, here we go!
Yes. Wow. Now it's raining, huh? Okay.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Frozen guy is really strong when it's raining. Like crazy. Crazy strong. You know, all we want to do is get up this waterfall. Oh, okay. That was about to become dangerous. We were about to drown there. No yoke. Oh, I want to go there. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what that icon means. So that's probably the one I was reacting to earlier. Okay. Okay, stop. Thank you. No, come on, man. Okay. Oh. Shouldn't this be really strong? Ah, come on, man. Come on. Get him off the cliff. I just comboed the fire attack. Oh, okay. You know what? Fuck you then. I'm not gonna fight you again. No fucking way, sir. Stop following me. I've already fought you once. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Audio's lagging out, please. How do I... I assume these are supposed to help me in some way to become more agile. Oh my god. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get these. Then I want to climb up here. And after I climbed up here, I want to jump, I want to do this, and I want to fly into this one, right? Look, easy peasy. I'm just gonna take these quests on the way. There's a lot of side quests in this game. That's cool. Wait, this is like a little camp? That's cool. Okay. I don't know how long more I'm gonna be able to stream. Okay. Okay, that was one quest.
Seems trickier than I thought.
Okay, the other guy is supposed to... Oh, there. Okay, it's a child. Jesus Christ. No, I'm holding that, don't worry. Leave it to me, kiddo. Okay. Yeah, no. He went out to get milk, I get the picture. I think if we can reach adventure rank 9 next stream, we can do 10 and the main quest. That honestly feels reasonable to me. That way I also have time for dinner before it gets too late. There's supposed to be something here somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Okay. So you would have to How the hell do you get up there? Climb up a tree? I don't know. Yeah. Let's go to the actual treasure map. We don't have all the time in the world. Those guys are pretty strong. I don't think I can fight them. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, that's seems reasonable enough. There should be some upwind current here somewhere. And look, we're on our way again. Yay! Okay, we're not gonna be able to climb that, I think. I mean, the stream is even laggier for some reason. I don't know why. Oh well, oh well. Is there a... Oh, it's down there. Oh, it's a dungeon. Okay, okay. Never mind then, never mind. Ow! I assumed it wasn't up there because I couldn't see nothing. Falcon Coast, highly dangerous, you say? Oh yeah, I can see why. Is it down by the water? I guess it has to be, right? Oh yeah, there we have it. Okay, cool.
This must be the Arcadian ruins.
Yes.
Is it just me? Or does it look plain? Oh, Paimon gets it! The perfect disguise is always in plain sight!
Yeah, it's a pretty dangerous area as well,
Paimon. Grandpa sure is impressive.
I still don't really believe his story.
Oh, mice! It's no time to get suspicious. We're close! Hurry, the treasure is waiting for us!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Hey, we're going into a dungeon! Okay, okay. Oh my god, we're so under-leveled for this, it's not even funny. We probably want to replace Kaijutuna with a tank, right? I think.
Let's jam!
Yeah, I know it's lower. Leave me be. I think this is the best I can do anyways. I don't know, I remember we leveled up characters last time. Maybe I should do that. Oh.
Not cool.
Freeze.
Yeah, look, this is, I mean, it probably would have went much quicker if we just was the recommended level, but I mean, this is fine. Oh. I don't know, I remember what...
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Oh yeah, okay, I should have saved that one.
Come a little closer.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna fight you there. Come here, we can fight here. That's perfect. Oh wow.
Cool it.
We can't eat in dungeons? Then this is gonna get more tricky. Oh yeah, I'll try after the fight. But if I can't eat in dungeon, that's gonna be tricky. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. So there we go. Start. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Frostbite. Cool it.
Oh, oh, oh.
What's the hurry? Freeze.
This is going kind of well, to be honest. Oh, 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 that was... Come on, man. I couldn't, I was forced into that position, man. Okay. Lucky for us, we still have a lot of... Oh, man, that barely... I don't know how much you want to use those ingredients for that. Oh, well. Okay, Door of Resurrection activated. Let's...
Is this the end?
Let's go. Is this the end? Boss is coming. Holy shit. Boss is gonna jump down. Or appear somewhere. 100%.
Let's look around.
I'll save you
Told
the trouble.
you. I wasn't really a boss though,
How about
but...
you let me take over? Sharp eye, but too slow. I'm Izzard. I thank you both on behalf of the treasure hoarders.
Jesus Christ.
We've been keeping a low profile. How did word get out?
Low profile?
Paimon won't let you have the treasure without a fight.
You would be wise not to underestimate us. My gang is just outside waiting for my order. However, they're not as sociable as me.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but your gang won't be participating in your current plan.
Okay, that's kind of what I get now, what I'm saying, like...
If you'd like to ask why, you can go see them in Mondstadt prison. Or perhaps you'd prefer to join them permanently.
The Knights.
Hey, it's Kaya! Kaya, he wants to steal your treasure! Get him!
I mean, we were kind of in the
almost
same boat, not gonna lie.
Oh, you mean the treasure? Sorry, but there wasn't any treasure to begin with. You came all the way for nothing. Just give it up.
What? No treasure? Did Kaya just say there isn't any treasure?
You got me good. Didn't think the Knights would resort to such tactics.
A thief has no right to criticize the methods of the Knights of Favonius. Wait, what are you?
You're not gonna get me. Okay. Oh God. What is this? I didn't mean it.
This voice acting,
What a troublemaker.
Okay, we're getting,
You, Knight! You're not gonna watch me die, are ya?
What an interesting suggestion.
Fine. I'll confess and go quietly. Please, just help me.
All right then. Guess I will have to do some overtime work after all.
Yeah, let's go!
Power cord.
Yeah. Is Kaya on trial for me? Well, yeah, I guess until I find a new one. But... Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Oh my god. This is actually a fun fight though, not gonna lie. Boss fight confirmed. But this is a side quest. I can't... Oh! Okay, I can't lie, I'm kinda impressed about there being a boss fight in Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, okay, how are you supposed to dodge that? Is there even a way to? I guess you're supposed to switch to tank, right? I think Amber is the way to go here in terms of damage.
No one escapes my sights.
Okay, you can dodge them if you're far away. Good to know. Okay, let's just. Ow. Oh. Ah! This is actually a fun fight. Like, holy shit. I don't know if we're gonna make more highlight reels, but this would have been a perfect highlight reel. Holy shit. Oh, that was tough, man. I mean, I'm severely underleveled. I guess that's why it's so tough, but...
Having my life saved by a knight.
Don't forget what you promised. Or that thing will be the least of your worries.
Hey, is this how the Knights of Favonius treats the people they catch?
I'm just joking. All right, let's take him back.
Sir, yes, sir. Captain, should we take these two in as well?
What?
Oh, yeah, shit.
Of course not. They are the ones who made this arrest possible.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Without them spreading our fabricated intel, we wouldn't have been able to catch the treasure hoarders.
I knew it was a lie from the beginning. I said so. There is no treasure.
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the knight.
Oh, poor Paimon.
All right. Stop it already. Though the treasure doesn't exist, you did want it for yourself, didn't you? Otherwise, you would have informed me of your intentions, no?
Well, Let's go. I'm done talking to him.
Just a sec. You did help me out, so you do deserve a reward.
I mean, to be honest, the reason I said so
is the triumphant harbinger of dawn that points towards victory. As its name suggests, it symbolizes light and victory. If you don't mind, I would like to present you with this Harbinger of Dawn as a reward.
Yeah, that works.
Harbinger of Dawn?
That's right. It suits a well-cultured and disciplined person such as yourself. Wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Well, if the reward is this Harbinger of Dawn...
You'd forgive me, right? I'm honored to have such an understanding friend.
Yes.
You have my apologies for the deception. I will not use the same method twice. What a wonderful day. Now, I have to go interrogate my suspect. Please excuse me. Do come visit me at our headquarters when you have the chance.
Yep. We're adventure rank 9. Side quest completed. How do we get out? I guess we get out here, right? I was about to miss a chest. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, okay, so we're out of there now. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, it feels like we are gonna just be able to get level 10 and do the main storyline next time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one final pull to end the night. The ninja character looks cool. I don't know about this. It's nature, it's not wind, but we do need wind. We also need ice though, so maybe we shouldn't do this. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. One 4-star is ice. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, you know what? Let's do one wish for the new event to end the stream, okay? Come on! Okay, it's nothing nice. Okay, it's a book. Yay! We got a book. And with that, our wishes are over. We could technically speaking done this. But oh well.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Let's just heal our characters so we don't forget, and then we're gonna end stream. Like that. There we go. Okay. With that said, thank you very much for watching today. It's been a pleasure. It's fun to have seen so many people were around. I'm once again sorry for the delays in the beginning. It wasn't my intention. As I said, I'm working on the previous... Shut up. As I said, I am working on the first highlight video. I don't know if there will be more highlights after that. I think I will leave that to you guys, because after all, I am still mainly an anime channel. I do these live streams so I can chat with you, talk about it, play a game, have some fun. With that said, take care. Bye!